Good evening and welcome to WCBN Sports' presentation of Michigan hockey. And we have a very special event here today. We are welcoming you live from USA Hockey Arena here in Plymouth, Michigan, where the Michigan Wolverines travel 20 minutes up M14 to take on the United States National Team Development Program's U18 squad in an exhibition to kick off the new year. Alongside Luke Beally, I'm Peter Nasr. And Luke, exciting atmosphere here. We got a sellout crowd on hand. What are you most excited for as Michigan gets ready to kick off this exhibition game against the U.S. National Team Development Program before they resume play next week against Stonehill?
Let's do it, man. I think the boys got to kick off some of that turkey, some of the Thanksgiving, some of the Christmas, some of the New Year's legs. Missing 4 of our top guys here. I'm looking for the young guys, some of the less PT guys to step up tonight. I think it'll be an exciting game. It's a heavyweight matchup. NTDP's got a solid team this year again. Excited to see you go. Let's do it.
Yeah, really exciting one here. Just a couple moments from puck drop here in Plymouth, Michigan. Really nice barn here. Came here in 2013, the U.S. National Team Development Program, where they started in Ann Arbor in 1996. And you mentioned it, Michigan shorthanded, as they have a few players who just returned from Sweden, winning gold in the juniors. We're just underway, just about to get ready to roll here.
Saturday night, baby. Where else would you rather be?
Puck drop 1, face-off by the Wolverines. They're going to play it forward, dumps it in, a real quick whistle for an early. Offside's called. So we'll redo the face-off just 8 seconds into the contest. Michigan wins the draw again. Edwards will bring it around the ice. Plays it back, Earnesty looking for it in the corner. Just fought for, and the national team will get it for the first time today, but they turn it over quickly. Neither team able to establish possession, but the Americans will bring it forward. Hipper behind, no calls. Michigan plays it ahead, across, fires a shot. It's blocked in front by the starting netbinder for the Americans. Jack Parsons out of Ithaca, New York. Luca Fantilli will control and reset in the defensive zone for Michigan. Drops it off and plays it. Tried to look for Earnesty. Can't get him. LaPointe will just dump it into the corner. Garrett Scheifsky fighting for it. Moldenhauer as well in the corner. Jostling forward are multiple players. Moldenhauer goes down, and the U.S. forces a turnover, and here they come the other way. Looking for a pass in the middle. Puck went into the net. It was blocked away. Almost a turnover heading into the net early for the U.S., but Barczewski pushed it aside. Moldenhauer controls it near the boards and plays it forward to Scheifsky. Scheifsky dumps it across to LaPointe, who dumped it in. Another battle for in the corner. A nice physical early game with neither team able to establish possession. A shot from the point by Edwards is defended away nicely. Stephen Holt will bring it forward for Michigan. Look for Keenan Draper. Draper across, and a great save. Loose in front. Where's the puck? It's still loose and somehow does not go in. Marshall Warren fires a shot from the wall. Stays out. Parsons without a stick, but Parsons making the really first great save. Here comes the U.S. the other way, though, but the puck bounced, and neither team could control. Michigan wound up taking care of it. No harm done there. Estapa plays it forward to Earnesty, who will just dump it in. Estapa will chase it down.
I love to see this guy work in the corner, Marcus Estapa. This guy's got to have his steam.
He does, and he forces a turnover, but the pass is a little too hot for Truscott, the Michigan captain, who wasn't able to settle down. And Edwards will bring it back to reset to Truscott, who turns it over as U.S. player just came right in off a change. And here comes the Americans on 2-on-1, and a glove save made by Barczewski. Play is stopped.
Michigan with an early odd man rush opportunity. I think they'd like to have back. Draper dishes it off. Outstanding save by the U.S. netminder Jack Parsons. Way to be there. So it's a great puck to read for a goalie. Great play on Michigan's part. Well executed on both ends.
Yeah, both teams have had a couple quick opportunities, but goaltenders have held firm. Face off in the offensive one by the Americans. The shot is fired wide. Another shot high and over top. The Americans keep it in the zone. Truscott playing it behind his goal. Brings it out forward, and LaPointe will push it ahead for Michigan. 3-on-3. He'll just dump it in. Moldenhauer takes some contact in the corner. Neither team can establish here, but Michigan gets it back. Walks into the slot, fires a shot high and in the netting. Out of play. Not sure if that hit anything, but we will have a face-off. Looks like it'll come outside. Never mind, it's going to be in the zone to Parsons' right. Stop it to take the draw for the Wolverines. And he wins the draw for Michigan. To the point, fires Fantilli. Blocked in front, couldn't raise there. Keenan Draper with the rebound. And it's defended away. Neither shot can get to Parsons as it was defended by the bodies in front. Tyler Duke will play behind Michigan's net. Wraps it around to Stoppa. But Stoppa misplays it. Turns it over, and the Americans will reset. Baker will dump it in for the U.S. Barczewski played it behind and gets it forward to Keenan Draper. Draper looking for T.J. Hughes, but couldn't find him. Another puck fan. A lot of players missing the puck early here, making use of this different ice surface here in Plymouth, Michigan. Ernest tried to make a move to get into the zone, but he couldn't. It was well defended. Ernest maintaining the pressure, though, keeping the puck, fighting for, but the U.S. will bring it forward. It's Stiga. Plays it in front into the slot. Moving in. And the puck is saved by Barczewski. Cole Hudson, the BU commit. Made a nice move there through the slot. And got a nice shot opportunity on net, but Barczewski held firm there.
Michigan looking a little shaky in the D end so far. A little careless with the puck. Better tighten up.
And we mentioned Michigan has not played in over a month when they split their series with Notre Dame back at Yost. And the shot deflected wide. Just missed the net, and then the national team could not keep it into the zone. And Michigan forced a turnover. Moldenhauer just a little long. They had the 3-on-2. Warren looked for Moldenhauer, couldn't get him. So we will reset. The Americans hit the linesman. And then it went offsides, and LaPointe touched it up, but he was offside. So
just ripped it off his shin pads.
And he looks unfazed, though, the linesman.
They got these kind of new uniforms, too. Their little shoulder patches kind of go sideways. I'm not sure what they're wearing tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if these are U.S. designated officials and if they have anything different from, like, the usual Big Ten crews, but
they look good.
You're right. The officials have the orange stripe all the way down. It's a nice look.
On the chest, too.
Yeah. Face-off won by Michigan. And Edwards will play it back. Truscott looking for Tyler Duke, but he missed everyone. And that's going to be an icing called. We will go all the way back down the ice. 2 shots apiece credited for each side. 15:09 to go in the opening period. Neither team really able to establish much in terms of some sustained offensive pressure. A lot of bouncing pucks. Face off to Barczewski's right. Is won by the Americans. Fires a shot blocked in front by, I believe, Truscott, who's down.
Good eat.
Truscott will play it forward. Draper is going to bring it out alongside. He's got a 2-on-2, but we'll play it back to the point. Truscott across to Edwards. Edwards walks in, fires a shot.
Beautiful block.
Great block in front. Diving block, and I believe it went out of play.
I mean, that's a fantastic defensive play on USA's part. Even better by Michigan as well. Draper with puck handle. Truscott dishes it over to the point, and, I mean, give credit where credit's due. I'm not sure what USA player ate that puck, but, I mean, saved the play right there, blew it up.
You know, it looks like we have our first media timeout of the game. 14:48 left, and any quick impressions as we just 5 minutes in? Not a whole lot's happened. Well, each team has had a couple opportunities, and both netbinders have had to come up with some quality saves early on.
Yeah, I want to see Michigan become a little bit physical with the development team here. Development team, a lot of young kids, 17, 18-year-old kids. Michigan's still filled with 20, 22, 23-year-old kids. Not a lot of size on Michigan's end, but you still need to throw the body around. Still need to know, set the tone out here and start making things happen. The U.S. team doesn't look phased really at all.
Mm-hmm.
And they're giving it right back to Michigan, so credit to them. But Michigan needs to start hammering away here in the offensive zone.
And this U.S. team faced a lot of collegiate teams. They faced teams in the U.S. Hockey League. So they're well versed facing some top talent. As they will win the face-off high, dumping all the way down to the Michigan zone, where Luco Fantilli will play, but hits a stick. Holds in the zone. Michigan cannot get it out. Tyler Duke fighting for in the corner with a couple Americans who come up with the puck across the point into the slot, fires a shot, saved Barczewski as he's hit and down. The whistle blows.
Every puck that's been on the Michigan net tonight has just been a scramble, has just been big bodies up front. So I think something's going to squeak in here one time or another because Michigan's getting kind of careless.
Yeah, Barczewski's been forced down to the ground a couple times on these saves. As they're announcing the Team USA World Juniors World Champion gold medalists who won last night in Sweden. Michigan has 4 of those players. They are not dressed tonight for obvious reasons. Face-off won by the Americans. Fires a shot right in the chest of Barczewski, who freezes it for a quick face-off. That will come right back in the American zone. Or the Michigan zone, I should say.
Might I add that U.S. World Junior team looked fantastic the other night. That team has a lot of talent. Beat a top team in Sweden on the road. Uh-oh, here we go.
Penalty going to be called right off the draw.
I don't even see who it got on.
Looks like interference is going to be called. We'll see who it's on.
On the U.S.?
Looks like it's going to be on the Americans. That's going to be number 21.
Brendan Morrow. The Denver commit.
And remember, every player on this roster is committed to a collegiate hockey team. 3 future Wolverines on this team. 3 future Spartans. Multiple other Big Ten players. So this is a team. These are a lot of players that Michigan fans are going to be getting familiar with in the coming years. But Michigan's going to get a power play. One of the nation's top power plays at over a 30% clip in the first half of the year. We'll see how they play here. Truscott will get the puck off the draw. Edwards back to Truscott. Truscott looking behind the net, but misplay, didn't have enough on it. Michigan will retain control, though. Edwards at the blue line, crosses it over to Truscott. Truscott back to Edwards at the top of the zone. Looked, but poor pass by Edwards, and it's cleared all the way down.
You can tell they haven't played in a couple months, huh?
Yeah, it's a little sloppy for sure. It definitely is in this first power play.
Slow down, fellas.
Edwards will bring it forward. Looks for Scheifsky inside in the middle, but he couldn't create a handle, and the U.S. will clear down once again. Michigan forced to reset again. Nothing doing these first 40 seconds, but here come the Wolverines.
This neutral zone trap, Michigan can't work through it.
And another clear immediately, you're right.
USA is gluing 3 guys to their blue line, and Michigan can't even have a zone entry on these. Look at them, just planting 3 guys on their blue line. Can't figure it out.
Here's another attack attempt. It's going to be Edwards again. Edwards tried to dump it off. He's going to turn it over. And here come the Americans. A breakaway shorthanded. And a save made by Barczewski.
A little bit of extracurriculars.
Little extracurriculars indeed behind Barczewski.
Took a little jab at him after he put that puck in the chest.
And Michigan took exception to that as Kamil Bedarnik, the BU commit, stole the puck right at the blue line, walked right in.
Is Michigan going to get one here?
Looks like they are.
Oh,
we'll see if it looks like it's only Michigan.
That's a silly
Tyler
call,
Duke's going to the box. So we're going to have a little 4-on-4 hockey now.
I've got no problem with that out of Tyler Duke.
I did not see what the ref signaled for the official call. Roughing is going to be called officially after the play extracurricular activity.
Naruto talking to the refs here. I have no problem with that action by Tyler Duke. Your goalie gets jabbed in the chest. Take exception to it.
Especially in an exhibition game. This game does not have any standing for Michigan, but the U.S. national team, they keep track of their record against all these collegiate teams in their college series.
Right.
So Michigan has to have their A game if they want to come out on top. And we got 53 seconds of 4-on-4. The Americans win the draw. Fired a shot into the netting. So we'll do it again real quick. So we'll redo draw to Barczewski's left. We expect to see Noah West as well in this hockey game at some point, as Michigan tends to use both net binders during these exhibition games to get them both some work. We'll see if that remains the case again, as faceoff will be redropped. The official lecturing both players as Estapa wins the draw. Luca Fantilli had the puck hop on him, so he couldn't control it cleanly, but now he does. Plays it forward to Estapa. Estapa crosses the red line and into the blue line.
Oh.
Just couldn't hold his onside position with Ernest. He stuck the leg back. But he was just a little too much forward momentum to stay onside. So the offside whistle blows. 39 seconds left in the 4-on-4. And then the Americans will get a power play of themselves.
Michigan getting outshot 5-2 early. Need to see pucks on net.
Face-off won by the Americans. They're going to bring it forward. Well defended into the corner by the Wolverines. And Ethan Edwards will bring it forward for Michigan. TJ Hughes plays it back to Truscott, to Edwards at the point. Back to Truscott. Truscott looks to the slot. Went to one-time opportunity by Hughes, but that would not reach the net. And the Americans have an opportunity here.
5 seconds here. Keep your eye on the box.
That puck was blocked off, and the power play now starting for the Americans as Camille's out of the box for Michigan. Michigan with a shorthanded opportunity though, and that puck chopped over. And a glove save by Parsons. That puck kind of hopped. I didn't see if it hit the stick and just popped right in front of Jack Parsons. The Providence Friar commit.
It's a great hockey school, actually.
Yeah, we saw them at the start of the year for Michigan, and they split the series. I was there for their first game when Providence came into Yost and got a big win. We're going to redo the draw. It's going to be on Michigan on the offensive zone with 58 seconds of penalty to kill off. Still in a scoreless hockey game. We're going to do the faceoff once again.
What is going on here?
I do not know. Hughes didn't seem ready for either of those draws.
Draper taking exception to whatever Camille Bednark's saying out there.
Faceoff won by the Americans. They'll see what they can get set up with 50 seconds to go, a power play. Eisman will dump it in for the Americans, but the puck will trickle, holds the line. At the point to Hagens at the top of the circle, back to the point. Hagens near side, beneath the net. Americans looking to find something. 20 seconds left on the power play. The shot was blocked in front. Marshall Warren will clear it down the ice.
It's a great looking kill by the Michigan Wolverines right there.
And nothing in the way of chances or really opportunities for the Americans with 10 seconds to go in the penalty kill. Tyler Duke getting ready to leave the box. The Americans bring it forward to the last-ditch chance here. Fires a shot, block, pad save.
Breakaway.
Barczewski and Tyler Duke out of the box.
Didn't have enough gas.
But did not have enough to get it, and icing's going to be called against Michigan.
Peeled off that puck for some reason. I think he had it,
I thought he had a chance to get a really good breakaway opportunity.
Just wanted a set of fresh legs for the guys, I guess.
They haven't played in a while. Some in live action.
Cardio's not where
not ready to get out there. Doesn't want to pull a hammy or anything too. You gotta ease back into it. So we're gonna have a face-out to Barczewski's left. It's gonna be Estapa versus Van Vliet, and Van Vliet will win the draw for the Americans. LaPointe in the corner. It's a nice battle for in the corner. Michigan will play forward to Dylan Duke. Hit it off the glass weirdly. It comes right to the Americans, who fires a shot block. Rebound opportunity and a great save, Barczewski. He made a couple really nice saves here. LaPointe really wants the puck at the blue line, doesn't get it. Instead, the shot is fired and saved. Barczewski, puck is loose in the slot. Another backhand opportunity saved by Barczewski with the pad. Another really good opportunity for the Americans as they clear.
Delayed call for the Americans.
And it looks like Van Ash is going to get called.
Looked like a rough to me. Let's see what the official
He's
call
not
here.
happy with the call, whatever it is.
I believe it was a rough. Took a little punch after the play, behind the play. Yeah, that's a
Rough
roughing
the call.
penalty.
Shane Van Saji, the Michigan State commit. They were in East. This team was in East Lansing last night. Michigan State beat them. So they're playing a little back-to-back. If you don't, a little back-to-back action. First in East Lansing, now here at home against the Wolverines.
10 minutes in, 8 shots against Barczewski. Looking pretty sharp so far. I'd say
He
he
has
made a
looked
couple
really
of huge
sharp.
saves for the Wolverines.
Now Michigan will get their second power play. Hope for them, hoping it'll be a full-length one, without as they drew a penalty last time and lost it early. Truscott walks into the right dot. Tried to play it in the slot, but he couldn't get it successfully, and the puck is cleared all the way down. Edwards to chase it for Michigan. Edwards skates forward. The U.S. did a very good job preventing zone entries on the last power play. Offsides would have been called, a delayed offside, so the U.S. will basically settle down their own zone and kill some clock here on this power play.
Oh, great
long
interception.
long pass is stolen. Here comes LaPointe in, fires a shot, and it's blocker save. Estoppo gets the rebound, but loses control, and the Americans will clear it down the ice.
Great read by LaPointe there.
There's a really good opportunity. Probably one of Michigan's better chances here in this game. Edwards, or Marshall Warren has brought down no call. Michigan controls the puck, however. Moldenhauer controls behind the net. He falls down. The U.S. has been very suffocating on these penalty kills, and the puck is cleared down once again. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Just the one chance so far by LaPointe. Nothing else doing for Michigan. Moldenhauer forward to Tyler Duke. Plays it. LaPointe was open in the slot. He couldn't handle the puck. Moldenhauer gets in the dot. Looks across. Fires a shot. May have been deflected. Save made by Parsons. Cross Moldenhauer at the boards. Plays it back to Tyler Duke. Duke for Marshall Warren. Marshall Warren with a wrist shot blocked in front. Back to Warren. Gets it back. Circles near the dot. Plays it in front. Estoppo right in the slot with a good pad save by Parsons, as that ends the power play, but Michigan with some offensive pressure still. Moldenhauer fighting for in the corner, but the Americans will retain. John Whipple played it forward to the penalty advantage tie. He goes down, runs into Barczewski, no call again. Barczewski's been hit a couple times here today. Turns it over, and a wrist shot's fired wide at Barczewski. Michigan's have a couple open in the slot. That one went to no harm. Ernest brings it forward. Plays it in front with Holtz. He fires it wide out of play. We have another face-off. And it looks like another media timeout here.
An encouraging power play for the Wolverines, though. After such a messy 10 minutes of play, the Wolverines look like they slowed the power play down, kind of controlled that puck a little bit more, got pucks on net. It's an encouraging sign.
Yeah, they had some good looks, especially compared to their first power play where they couldn't even get in the zone and ended up getting a penalty called after giving up a breakaway opportunity. So obviously we've harped on it. This is Michigan's first game in over a month. They beat Notre Dame in early December. Then they had their Big Ten bye week, and then they had the winter break. So it just happened that those were back-to-back, so they haven't played in 30-plus days. So important for them to get the legs back going. Obviously, they had a few players out in Sweden playing in the World Juniors. We'll expect to see them back next week when Michigan takes on Stonehill for a 2-game set at Yost. We're just about to get ready to resume play here. 7:49 to go. Shots are 6. I can't tell if that's 8 or 2 for.
It's an
8 to 6. Yeah, the lighting is a little bit on the scoreboard. It's 8 to 6.
It's an old scoreboard. It's
an
all right.
An old scoreboard. Nice barn though. They got the screens in the corners. Face-off won by the Americans. They will bring it forward. Dumps it in, chasing it is Epperson, future Wolverine. But Michigan will retain puck. Dumps it out of play. I don't know if this is going to be delayed game.
Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it, yeah. The puck might have hit the glass first before going out. Either way, it'll be a face-off in the Michigan defensive zone. Face-off won by the U.S. and a pad save and an immediate shot by Barczewski. Rebound chance. Deflected in front.
Oh, breakaway look.
Here comes Michigan on an opportunity, but the puck just skips off the stake and a cross into the slot was no good, but it looks like an arm is up and a penalty is going to be called.
The Americans, right?
Yeah, I believe so. For a hook going to be called.
Oh.
And a little extracurricular again after the play. Can't tell who that is. It's TJ Hughes.
Taking a little exception tonight. He's got a little fire under him. I don't know what it is.
I believe Hughes was the one that was skating into the slot and got hooked as a pass attempt.
No excuses now. Third power play of the night. Michigan needs to capitalize.
Yeah, they've improved from 1 to 2, and this is a really good chance for Michigan on the power play with 7:09 to go in the opening frame to get something going. Estapa will take the draw for Michigan. Going against the future Golden Gopher Brody Zeimer here on this penalty kill. The faceoff is won by Michigan. Tyler Duke will control. Down to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer plays it back to Duke at the blue line. Across the blue line to Warren. Marshall Warren back to Tyler Duke. Cross to Moldenhauer. Tyler Duke sizing up for a one-timer in the point, but
great defense.
Looked for the skip pass, and it was well defended.
The future Spartan.
Reset. LaPointe will play it back for Marshall Warren, who looks for Tyler Duke. Tyler Duke walks in, it's off, fires a wrist shot, save made. Parsons, and he'll freeze it for a face-off. Parsons looked good early. Jack Parsons out of Ithaca, New York. Good save there, kept the rebound right in front of him, and he froze it for a draw. After just over 30 seconds into this power play.
Little nice stutter step. Tyler Duke kind of lost that defenseman in his tracks. Got that puck out, low blocker, perfect play.
Yeah, they would have get a little bit of space in the slot and moved in before he got a good shot opportunity, which was saved. Truscott will get the puck after the Michigan Wolverines win the draw. Cross ice back to the point. Edwards. Edwards looking at Truscott off his stick, couldn't control it. Shifsky looking in the slot. TJ Hughes back to the point, crossover to Truscott. Truscott will walk in, plays it back. Shifsky with it, back and he scores. Some really good puck movement. And TJ Hughes, the Shifsky, a little back and forth between the slot and the circle. Not expecting that. That was very quick. But Michigan gets the power play goal, and the nation's leading power play strikes again here. 6:04 to go in the first period.
It's a great give and go by Shifsky and Hughes. Hughes on the half wall, gave it to Shifsky around the top circle, gave it right back to him, fired it on net. Great play. Get Parsons moving, get him on his feet, ripped it right by him. Great play.
Yeah, we said how the power play has really improved from the first one to that one, and Michigan capitalizes there, and they take the early advantage. Stunning this crowd here in Plymouth. The Americans control it. Up at the point, Hofstra fires, and it's blockered away.
Need to see a more disciplined United States team here now.
We'll see how they respond to giving up a power play goal.
3 penalties in 15 minutes.
They do a little give and go themselves in the slot. Was Camille Bednarnik, but he missed it wide. Stephen Holtz will try and play it forward, hits the glass. And neither team can control it for the moment. But Eisman was waiting for the puck to come to him, and it never did.
U.S. getting a little too cute at their own blue line.
Yeah. So we're going to have a face-off right in the dot closest to us.
You mentioned these away jerseys, too. I like them as well.
They are. This is my first time seeing these road unis at home.
Good.
Or obviously, we're on the road here in Plymouth. It's a 25-minute drive from Ann Arbor. Michigan wins the draw. LaPointe plays it across, and it's dumped in, and LaPointe will chase it in the corner. He will get the dump in. Tried to play it back to Tyler Duke, but he just fanned on the puck and turns it over. But Luca Fantilli will retain it. Pressured nicely by the Americans, but sells it down. Duke will just dump it in. That puck goes out of bounds as well. We've seen a couple pucks going into this crowd. Seen a lot of pucks hopping into the crowd. But no penalty, though. It was deflected, I assume. I didn't see the deflection.
Yep.
But it's deflected out of play, so no harm there. We'll just redo the draw right in front of us here. Can be Hughes taking it for Michigan. Hughes loses a draw. James Hagens, the BC commit, will win it for the Americans. Puck is dumped in. Barczewski tried to play, but he decided not to, as the Americans brought some pressure there. They will hold into their zone. Fires a shot. Barczewski made the save, couldn't corral the rebound. So the Americans can control once again. They plays around the net. Michigan plays it forward, but the Americans will reset. E.J. Emery across to Sam LaRula, but he turns it over. Stephen Holtz will play in. Moldenhauer will ring it around the boards. And here come the Americans, though. They cleared it right off a Michigan defender. Back to the Americans. Fires a shot, was wide. Michigan will regain just a one trip, no harm there. But here comes Moldenhauer for the Wolverines the other way. Tried to play it forward to Pletsky, but he couldn't get it. And the Americans go the other way on the rush. Fires a shot wide over Barczewski. Back and forth we go here. Michigan will reset it defensively. Moldenhauer looking for it to Ernest. He'll dump it in. It was deflected, so no icing. Pletsky chases it for Michigan. Applying some pressure behind the net. But the Americans will bring it out of their zone. And here they come, tripping and stumbling to the ground is Cole Hudson, as he had
Sniper.
Some little opportunity. He just fell to the ground with no one around him. To the point, though, is Hudson. Hudson feeds the cross. Puck behind the net. He goes down, and there's got to be a penalty called. So the Americans will go on a power play.
Tyler Duke, little cross check.
Tyler Duke brought down the American in the corner.
It's the name of the game of the first period, isn't it? Little penalties.
Yeah, this will be, I believe, the 5th penalty in this game. 3 for the Americans, and this is the second Wolverine one. So the Americans will get their first full-length power play, as the last one led to some 4-on-4 action.
It's so fitting that Marcus Stop as a penalty killer. This guy's got a high motor. Love to see him on the PK here.
Stop it, taking the draw for Michigan. Wins it, and puck cleared away, and Hughes will finish the clear. Excuse me, that's Keaton Draper that will finish the clear. Or Edwards, reading the numbers wrong out here. But the Americans will reset. A little misplay, and Estapa.
There it is. There he goes.
Taking advantage of a little cuteness in their own zone, but the Americans just trying to set up their attack. They will do that here, however. And he walks in, fires a shot just wide of Barczewski in the corner. But the Americans will set it all across the blue line.
Ooh, good keep.
Agents holds it in the zone. Back to the point. Looking inside, and it was just defended away, turned over, but right back to the Americans. He fires a shot, deflected in front and wide. That was deflected by Zeimer, but went wide of Barczewski, and the puck was able to be cleared.
Fresh legs for the Wolverines. Great looking first half of that kill.
Yeah, 1 minute down, 2 minutes to go here in this first period. Here come the Americans, well defended by Holtz, forcing him to the outside. Marshall Warren behind the net, can't control it. The Americans will try and set up, but the puck looked to drop it off, and Marshall Warren picked it up and clears it down. 35 to go here in the first frame, in the first power play, in the second power play for the Americans. 1 minute 30 to go in the opening period. Here come the Americans, though, walking in, forced behind the net, no opportunity to Stiga at the point. A little two-man action there at the point between Humphreys and the Americans looking for something, look for opportunity in the slot for deflection, but it goes wide. Humphreys will retain it. And that sounds like the end of the power play. It's an opportunity on the pass, just missed. One-timer fires it wide, and that goes out of play and probably needed for Michigan. And the Americans were getting a couple opportunities there. None of them on net. They were just firing pucks wide.
It's another good kill for the Wolverines. Look good on the kill tonight.
Yeah,
I'd like to not see them on the kill again, but they look good.
Yeah, they're taking the two early penalties. Both of them killed off without too many scares. But they will have to deal with the defensive zone face-off this final few seconds of the opening period. Michigan wins the face-off. Luca Fantilli plays it forward. But the American will get it. Offsides, though. As I believe that was Humphreys that brought it into the zone. He was a little too quick getting in. So we'll have his face-off right in front of the Michigan bench. 46.4 to go here in period number 1. 1-0 Wolverines. Face-off won by the Americans. Fanned on the shot with Eisman. So Michigan will get it with the last chance here. Here comes TJ Hughes. Hughes tried to play it forward. Has to force to bring it back as a couple players went off sides. Feeds it forward, and a offsides is called before what looked like a potential trip. Dylan Duke was offside, so with 28.2 to go, we'll have a face-off outside of the American zone. Michigan gets something going here. Shots are 11-8 Wolverine, or 11-8 Americans. I'm used to seeing home and thinking Michigan, but
we're the opposite tonight.
We're the road team here, but there are a nice amount of Michigan fans here supporting their team not too far from home.
Broken stick off the
Broken
draw.
stick right off the draw. Estoppo lost his stick. He's just going to go to the bench and change. Here comes the Americans. 20 seconds to go. Fires a wrist shot just wide over the glove side of Barczewski. Ethan Edwards tries to bring it forward. Moldenhauer then crosses the blue line. Gets by. Edwards somehow got the puck on net as he fell and strummed a little extracurricular once again with 3 seconds left. Seen this a couple times after the whistle. Edwards, though, crashed the slot, kind of fanned on the shot and just slowly.
Ate a hit, too.
Yeah.
Got buried. Still got the puck on that. Great effort, though.
So with 3.2 seconds left, Michigan will have a face-off, I believe, in the offensive zone, unless they're going to move it out after the extracurricular, and it looks like they will. So neutral zone face-off to end this period with 3.2 seconds left. Neither team probably going to be able to get much off this draw. Face-off won by Michigan. Final second ticks off, and that's the end of period number 1. Michigan with a power play goal by TJ Hughes, and they lead this contest 1-0 in this exhibition game live from Plymouth, Michigan. This is WCBN Sports. I'm Peter Nasr alongside Luke Beally. And Luke, any takeaways from that first frame? Michigan, obviously, they've been out for a while. It definitely took them a couple minutes to get their legs going. They were definitely slow off the opening face-off, and the Americans had a couple of good chances early. But I think they definitely settled in a little bit as the period progressed, and taking advantage of that late power play to take the early 1-0 lead.
I mean, it's the first period that I'd expect from a team coming off a long break. Barczewski's been a hot spot for me today. He's looked sharp in the first couple minutes. Offensive zone, we need to get pucks on net. We need to clean up in the defensive zone. 11 shots on net against in the first period. It's not great. Granted, this U.S. team is very talented. They get a good team. But clean up in the defensive zone, get more pucks on offensive net. Take less penalties and capitalize on power plays. It's that simple.
It's that simple indeed. We got a nice little intermission here. Looks like some kids are coming out. We got a little. That is a unique color jersey. We got a white team. We got a team wearing white with some green in the middle, and then we got this highlighter orange.
CompuWare, man.
I like that color.
It's their home rink.
What are they doing? It looks like a little breakaway action, but
they updated those jerseys. Those things are a little vibrant today.
I do like these bright orange. First guy scores on his own goalie. I don't know why they're going on their own goalie. But I'm watching the white team. Here comes number 34. Wrist shot just wide past this youngster. It's still cool, these kids. Goalie tripped the other guy. That's a great poke. And a great save here. We got a lot to call. 82 in orange. Fanned on the.
The goalie's taking a shot here.
The goalie wants to go. Oh, my. The goalie's going to fire. And it's defended with a stick by the.
A right-handed goalie, too. Look at that.
Now another goalie in for the orange team. 14 with a nice move, and he finishes. Here comes 99 in bright orange. A couple stick handles. He can't get it to go.
I mean, everyone knows not to wear 99, right?
Only the great one does. 11 or 17 with a really nice move getting the goalie
look at
to
the celly on this kid.
And he was prepping for that one all week long.
Did you see that?
That was a really nice celly.
That was
and
showboating.
That one hits the post. Let's take a look on this side. What's going on here?
What team is this?
Here comes
You got good enough eyes?
Here, I do not. 66 is coming in. He little pump fake.
Oh,
good save, and it hit the post.
I don't know. A lot of talent out here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. What a move, and he scores.
Oh, check the celly on this. Bench press.
Oh, these guys are in front of me. I couldn't see the celly. Nice goal here on our left. So much action here in this intermission. Very hard to keep track of. That was a great move by 19 in white to get the goalie out of the ground.
Wow, all these kids.
This orange team is definitely winning the celly game.
Act like we've been here before, fellas.
These kids in white, they know what they've been here before. But these kids in orange, they're enjoying themselves.
Watch,
I like that
this
too.
This kid in 98, if he scores, no showboating. Watch this.
98 fires and.
Oh, he just missed the net.
Missed the net. We'll wait. We'll see this guy.
Yeah.
Whenever it's a
A
29.
well-disciplined team. I got white.
29's gonna come in. He fans on the shot.
Okay.
So we'll wait again for something happened over here that we missed. It got the crowd excited.
18 in white.
18 in white coming in.
Forehand, backhand goal.
Comes in with some speed. Backhand, a good save there by the goalie.
Hey.
Number 10 in white coming in. Still waiting for a goal from white to see their celebration. White's gonna.
Man, can't bury it on these goalies.
This goalie, number 1, he's
stellar.
He's stout in net. Here comes 34.
Oh,
he
what
makes
a
good
move.
move, and 34 finishes.
Oh no, Sally.
And he will have
I take what I said
nice
back.
little celly there.
Yeah.
So here's another player in white. He makes a good move. That's a good pad save though. Goalies will switch out. Number 1 did a good job though in that.
Didn't
for this white squad. Here comes 31.
They got a great tandem. Both these goalies look good.
Back in the orange side. 11's gonna walk in.
You hurt my eyes looking at these jerseys.
That's a bright orange. It's like a highlighter orange.
And a little brown. What do you think of that combo?
It's like a creative team in NHL when you're just like putting the most random color combination you can find.
Right.
It stands out on the ice though, and if that's what you want. That was a really good move by 15 in orange. And he'll finish it off with a nice little celly.
No class.
Yeah. They're having fun out there. That's a good move.
Oh, yeah.
Look
at this. Oh.
Yeah, they like the. That's a really good goal by 66 here on this side.
That was a ripper. That Ovechkin right there?
I didn't know. I got caught up on this side of the ice. In the white, they had a nice move.
Oh, this goalie. Oh,
that's like a save.
He
got
right
a little out of
his dome.
position, but he was able to finish it off there.
Oh, check this out too. See who's waiting to come onto the ice.
Now I just see a little 5-on-5 here between these two teams. But both teams will get this white team will get a victory lap in before heading off. Cool to see during the intermission. Before the Zamboni comes out to clean up the ice to get ready for the second period. And Luke, you mentioned at pregame that you're certified to drive Zambonis.
Oh.
I want to know what the process is like to get certified. Is there a certification process? And and what's your technique? Do we start in the middle and work around? Do you prefer having a second Zamboni driver with you, or are you a solo guy just doing the whole ice by yourself? Like, take me through the Zamboni, because everyone likes a good Zamboni.
Yep. And you mentioned that you played NHL on the Wii.
I did.
And there was a game mode where you could cruise around, control your little Zamboni yourself.
Yeah,
and
try to
that
get
was
the highest percentage of ice cleaned.
Yep, that was a fantastic game mode.
Very
Let me add
fun.
that. But, yeah, so, you know, you want to become a Zam driver, apply for a job, show them a driver's license. They'll teach you. It's essentially just a big tractor. Same pattern for everyone. It's pretty fun, man. I want to do it again. But what are these guys doing out
You guys
here?
are shooting from the blue line. I don't know what
I don't. You think there's like a little hole in the net or something that they?
Yeah, I've seen like at Yost they have like the Meyer thing, and I've seen someone score
free
in the middle.
groceries or something.
Yeah, like a nice gift card. They're just these guys are just firing from the blue line, and they're scoring with relative ease. You can tell these kids have been here before.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all just nailing it from the blue line here, except that one kid in white. He missed this, hit the side of the post.
Oh, okay. So if they make it, you move back to the other. Yeah.
So I believe 4 of the, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of 7 made it in the first go.
Oh, they give this guy a little kid's bicycle helmet too.
Now we're
You
going
see
for
that
the
little
red
blue
line.
one?
He fired it. Yeah, this guy with the blue helmet, he's up now.
It's a tough look.
He's gonna
Oh.
shank it wide. We did have one guy, he scored.
This guy's played before, I'll tell you that. Oh.
Oh, the guy in white who missed the first one misses the second one.
Not
this
a great
kid
look.
will snipe it in. But we'll back it up to the opposite blue line. I wonder if this is the last round or if they'll go.
I think they'll go to the
even
blue
further.
line. Nah, they'll go to the blue line, I think.
I want to see it from the goal line. This guy in the Michigan hoodie just missed it wide.
See the airtime on that.
He did. He's been airing them out. This kid will miss it just to the left of the goal. They're the only 2 left, so they got to do it again.
Who you got? Take one. I'll take one.
White helmet, this
Okay,
guy.
I'll go the blue.
And the white helmet snipes
I'll
it.
go blue. Oh, he's firing the crowd up too. Give me blue. Come on, blue.
To keep the game alive,
Let's
he
go.
does. Will we back up some
we're
more? We are
backing
going to
up.
back up. Let's see how far they're going to go.
Come on, blue helmet.
They're going to go all the way to the goal line. White helmet first. It's a lot of air time. He's going to miss it. It was close, though.
Let's go, blue.
Blue helmet for the win.
Rips it. Oh, that's
that
wide.
was good, but no, just wide. So we'll do it again.
Lock in.
The white helmet, Michigan hoodie. Fires it. Missed it the other way.
Open that, fellas. Let's go, blue helmet.
This is for the win. Blue helmet has a chance to win it again. He missed it a little outside.
I think I'm putting my money on the wrong guy.
The white helmet. He almost airmailed it in. He missed it wide too. So.
Oh, that's wide. Come on, man.
That one is well wide. We'll see if they move them up a little bit. I think they're gonna move them
They're
up
just
a little
gonna
bit.
kick him off the ice, I think.
We'll see.
Zam drivers are getting impatient. The double Zam.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna end in a tie. Well, he scored there.
Oh, that doesn't
But
count.
I think we're gonna end in a tie. So.
Double Zam is an elite play.
They are
I've
gonna
only
go
done
two
it.
Zambonis.
I've only done it once or twice.
It's nice. It's like a dance. They just
It
see them
absolutely
going
is.
opposite each other and just perfectly
In
timed.
sync, right? It's a ballet.
Uh-huh.
It's an elite play, though. If you want to get the ice done in 5 minutes, that's how you do it.
Yeah, we have 10 minutes to go here in this intermission. Thank you for tuning in, sticking with us. 1-0 Wolverines, the 15th ranked Michigan Wolverines in their exhibition game against the U.S. National Team Development Program. Michigan is 17-4 against the U.S. national team since 2000. Last year, I was there in Ann Arbor at Yost for a thrilling 7-6 victory, including 5 goals in the third period. We'll see if we get that kind of action. It feels like we might with the way this game's been going.
Yeah.
Maybe not 5 goals in a period, but it feels like both teams have had some quality chances. This is only the second time that Michigan's played here, however. The stadium was built in, I believe, 2015 when the National Team Development Program moved from Ann Arbor to here in Plymouth to USA Hockey Arena. So this is Michigan's second time playing here. They won 7-3 the first time in 2017. We'll see if they can stay undefeated in this nice venue. Sold out crowd, though.
A lot of Michigan jerseys out here, too.
A lot of Michigan fans here. But it's been a fun one. I'm looking around this. It's a nice place. They got the red pipe going around the arena.
I'll tell you this, too. Every time I played in this rink, I got peppered and lit up. I hate playing
What do you think it was about this rink
Okay,
that
I'll
made
tell
it
you.
difficult for you personally?
I actually have a theory for this, right? and you got to listen to me because a lot of people don't enjoy it. Okay, so as a goalie, right, I see blue seats. No one's in the crowd when I played. Blue seats. When a puck comes at me, the puck's black. It kind of blends in with the blue seats.
It's just
something about it. Something about it. And I got 20/20 vision, right? So I don't know.
I do not.
You do not?
I do not have 20/20 vision. I do not think I would have been a good goalie. I'm too short anyway. So I don't cover up a lot of I would not cover a lot of the cage in general.
Both of our goalies tonight, 6'1" and 6'3".
I am not 6'1" or 6'3". Barely 5'3".
And it's just shocking how tall some of these 17-year-old kids are.
I'm looking at the roster. We gotta remember that these kids are all like seniors in high school on this U.S. team.
Will Schocken, 6'4", 211 pounds at 17 years old.
Like, these kids are 2006.
He's a Minnesota product, so I don't know what they, feed him out there, but
they're known for their hockey out there in the land of 10,000 lakes, and there are a couple of future Gophers on this squad, and Brody Zeimer and John Whipple. And we mentioned it already, the 3 Michigan Wolverines.
4
Wolverines, future Wolverines.
Or no, 4. I was talking about 4 Wolverines out tonight.
Oh, yeah, 4 Wolverines are out tonight.
But you're right, 3 future Wolverines.
There are 3
on
future Wolverines, Christian
NTDP.
Humphreys, Christian Epperson, and Dakota Riam Mullen.
Humphreys having a great year, too. It's 31 games played, 14 goals, 23 assists, 37 points. That's a fantastic year for the program.
I believe he's their second leading scorer. James Hagens, the center on their top line, the BC commit, he's got 43 points, 14-29 for his line. Yeah, the Pittsburgh PA product, Christian Humphreys, looks to be a nice addition to the Wolverines next year. They also got Christian Epperson. He's got 7 goals, 9 assists for 16 points in 32 games played from McQuon, Wisconsin.
There you go.
He's on their second line for the Americans today. And then the first-line defenseman, Dakota Riam Mullen from Northville, not very far from here at all.
Hey.
He's got 6 points on the year in 31 games played. 6 foot 180 left-hander on the blue line. So it's always exciting seeing some players that you're going to see both in the maize and blues sweaters, but also on the other teams. And we mentioned it, 3 future Spartans are on this squad, all forwards. We got a couple Gophers, a couple Wildcats. Not Wildcats, Badgers, excuse me. No Wildcats. I don't believe that Northwestern has they do not have a D. They're not in the Big Ten in hockey.
Right.
A couple of Notre Dame. Yep, the Notre Dame, we got a forward and a goaltender. We'll see if the Americans will play both of their goalies today. Nick Kemp is the backup tonight. He's played 16 games. He's got like 2.59 goals against average and a .916 save percentage. But Jack Parsons has looked good today. This is his 18th start of their season.
I don't think these stats tell the tale either. It says he's got a 4 goals against and 85 save percentage. He's looked sharp tonight.
He's looked really good today. He's not giving up any rebound chances. He's really kept the puck controlled.
And I mean, the only goal that
just
beat
one
him
goal.
was
that's a tough shot for.
Yep.
That's a real tough shot for a goaltender to make. As the horn sounds, as we're 5 minutes to go here in this intermission. Appreciate you joining us live from Plymouth, Michigan. We've got a lot of exciting coverage coming across the Michigan athletic sports. Yeah, Luke Beally, the hometown kid.
There you go.
I'm from a little farther from here, from Port Huron. Shout out Port Huron. Shout out Jacob Truscott, the Port Huron native.
Yeah.
Always got to shout out the Port Huron natives when you get the chance.
Great kid, too. Great hockey player.
And you played with a few of these kids on both the Michigan and as well as on the American side? Or more so just with the Michigan? Specifically for these teams, because obviously these kids are a little younger than us. So.
Yeah, and that's also something that makes me feel bad too, is that these kids are 4 years younger than me, and playing against a Michigan team, kids that I've played with, and yeah, I played with Truscott, I played with Estapa, I played with Draper, all great kids, great hockey players, really evolved into their own. Yeah, it's fun to see them play now on a grand scale like this.
It is exciting to see this game weighing the ice is nice. I didn't even pay attention to the Zambonis, but they cleaned it real quick.
Right. Double Zam play.
Yeah,
I tell you.
They did real quick. They do that, the double Zamboni action at Yost.
And I told you 5 minutes it took. See?
They did. They were real quick after those kids were lighting it up in that little one-on-one shootout thing.
Got it down to a science.
It would have been nice if they had them. They were going against the other goalies.
Right.
A little more competition. So it feels like they're actually.
Yep.
But it was still fun to see. I'm just looking around this arena. It's really nice. The suite's right across from us. I saw a restaurant in here. You mentioned that there are 2 rinks here.
Yep.
But it's a really nice facility that that USA Hockey has created for the next generation of players to get really good reps against some quality opponents.
Absolutely.
Before building up. And we've seen that success pan out in like the World Juniors. We've seen with the U.S. getting gold yesterday. And just the future of hockey in this country is strong, and it comes from things like this, from this national team development program. It's exciting that Michigan gets a chance most years to go up against this squad and give them some love here at the state level, as well as just get these athletes some extra rest before they move on to the collegiate level in the next year.
Yeah, ever since their induction too, the national team has been pumping out talent. A lot of kids in here appealing to the USHL, appealing to these college games. Kids love it. Want to wear the big bold USA letters on their jersey. I mean, it's a great spot for young, talented kids to come, and you see it here, neck and neck. Only down 1 to Michigan at first intermission. They look good, man. Out shooting the Wolverines after 1, playing with them, physical, quick. Yeah,
Barczewski really made some key saves in that first period.
Sure.
To keep Michigan in front and to keep the goose egg up for the Americans. And speaking of, Michigan has a couple of alum of this program themselves, and Dylan Duke played here. Jacob Truscott played here. So for them, it must be fun to go up against their former team in their former home rink as well. Some good memories I assume they made during their time here. And it definitely had an impact on them as players, and now they get to help pay it forward by providing some good competition for the American squad themselves.
And I'll tell you too, Jacob Truscott, since 14U year, when I was 14 years old and Jacob Truscott was 14, we'd have Michigan scouts show up to our games, and they'd chat to him after every game. I'm like, this is insane. I mean, he's got raw talent. He's a great player and
great kid. Yep.
But as a 14-year-old watching, the University of Michigan scouts and coaches come up to you, it's insane.
Yeah, and from him, he's earned the captaincy here at Michigan, a future Vancouver Canuck.
Yeah. As
he was drafted by them, and in 18 games this year, he got 10 points, 2 goals, and 8 assists. Stays on the second line defense with Stephen Holtz.
Good player, great teammate.
Yeah,
solid fundamental D man.
Yeah, and we've seen that throughout the Michigan season, obviously, as well, and in his senior season.
Here we go.
We're just getting ready to roll here once again from period number 2. Thanks for sticking with us during that intermission. Puck ready to be dropped, and the faceoff won by Michigan. We are underway here in period 2. Michigan heading to our left. The Americans going to the right side. The Americans will dump it in behind Barczewski and chase it down. Marshall Warren will get out for a big hit though, and the Americans hold it in the zone. Into the slot, but the puck went over, and here comes the Wolverines on a breakaway chance. It's Dylan Duke. He scores! Dylan Duke broke free on the breakaway. Wrist shot past Parsons, and Michigan doubles their lead. It's 2-0.
Check this replay out here. I think Parsons was creeping a little bit too deep back into his net. Duke saw it, fired blocker side, right past him. That's a nice shot.
Great shot to start this period.
And a costly turnover by the NTDP. Went right the other way. No one in the same zip code. Great finish by Duke.
Way to finish indeed. So that doubles the lead to 2-0.
It's a good start for the Wolverines.
That's exactly the start you wanted. Fast, right off, take advantage of the turnover breakaway, and Dylan Duke did just that.
Here's a Michigan turnover right here.
Yeah, can the Americans capitalize right away? And it's going to be
glove.
gloved by Barczewski. Nice save there.
Got a quick glove.
So we'll have a face-off to Barczewski's right. We'll see if Barczewski plays this entire period. We'll see if Noah West will get in. I believe last year they split it right around even with Portillo and West. So we'll see how coaching staff handles it this time around.
Michigan pots another one. I expect West to come in here by half.
Here comes Michigan with the triangle as Edwards is knocked down.
It's bullied at the blue
Shifsky,
line.
Shifsky, lost his stick. But the Americans couldn't get anything going, or they do control behind the net now. There's another stick loose on the ice. Picked up. Controlled in the corner by the Americans, trying to get a man to miss. Couldn't do it. Michigan will bring it forward. Is Luca Fantilli crosses the blue line right in front, stops. Dumps it in, looking for Moldenhauer, couldn't get him. So nothing doing there in that chance, and the Americans will dump it in themselves. Stephen Holtz plays it forward. Played back, right, great opportunity. Here comes Moldenhauer, but he lost control. He was well defended, but the puck could not get out of the zone. Michigan will continue to pressure. It's Estapa who stops, spins around. Back Holtz. Holtz works behind the goal. Plays it to the point, Warren. Warren across to Keenan Draper. Draper to stop in the slot. To Warren. Fires a wrist shot just wide. Estapa with the rebound. Goes behind that. Plays it forward, looking for Keenan Draper in the middle of the slot. Couldn't find him. U.S. just plays it out, and Michigan will reset. Stephen Holtz will cross the blue line. Holtz looking across, fires a shot wide. Michigan's dominated these first couple minutes in this period, and they will keep the puck in the zone. Ernest will went across it. Did not get in. I thought it was in for a moment.
Kind of fumbled up on his stick, I think.
Puck hopped on the stick a little bit, and the Americans trying to take it the other way. It was a really good opportunity. Truscott battling forward in the corner. Michigan will retain it. It's Edwards. Edwards will play it across the boards high and up in the air. And Michigan will change quickly. It's a 4-on-2 for a moment. Americans couldn't take advantage. And here comes Michigan's 3-on-1. LaPointe walks in, fires a shot, and a save made.
That's got to go far, Pat, on the ice for that rebound. It's a poor shot.
The rebound went into the corner. It could not get a good, like you mentioned, a second chance immediately, but Michigan does control the puck in their zone. Tyler Duke will fire from the point wide. Rebound opportunity was fanned on.
One-on-2 puck
in
battle.
the corner. I can't tell who is battling for it by Michigan, but Michigan does get it out. Luca Fantilli will walk in all alone. He's going to walk in, makes a great move. Couldn't finish it. Still has the puck. Shifsky from the slot. Blocked in front. Another opportunity. That was a great chance by Fantilli, who made a great move but couldn't finish. Tyler Duke walks in. Passes across to Shifsky, who misses it wide. Michigan dominating these first 4 minutes of this period with some great opportunities, and they hold in the zone. Tyler Duke looks for Shifsky behind the net. Shifsky walks, pass across, and the shot is fired in wide, and it'll finally go out of play, or out of the zone. Stephen Holtz will not let the U.S. change. They change quickly, but
these U.S. defensemen legs are dead right now. Need a whistle.
Keenan Draper is going to walk in. Marshall Warren plays into the corner. Into the slot. Holtz will control near the board. Holtz dumps it down.
Too cute.
Hughes, or Draper, was trying to play it forward, couldn't it? Back to the point at Holtz. Holtz forced it in the corner, plays it behind the net. Draper looking to stop in the slot, and a pad save made by Parsons. And then that puck is cleared away, but
these D-men are skating in quicksand right now. These guys need a whistle.
They have not gotten one. Marshall Warren, that is Marshall Warren. To Dylan Duke. Dylan Duke to Truscott, who looked for Warren across, couldn't finish it, and that puck will lead the zone, and that will give this.
Maybe not.
One player gets off for the Americans of Michigan, applying the pressure, and you can see it, the slow legs, it's going to force a delayed penalty. Barczewski to the bench, so we're going to have some 6-on-5 action until the Americans can force a touch-up. TJ Hughes walking it back, but he will turn it over. Finally, a whistle blows.
It's about 2 minutes on ice.
And they'll get the
E.J. Emery, the North Dakota commit,
he's gonna
leaning
go
over, takes a little slash at the boards. That's a frustrating shift.
Yeah.
2 minutes, ending with what was the call? I don't know. I didn't even see it. With the
I think a trip. I assume it was a trip.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Emery got beaten.
Legs are dead.
Yeah.
Lungs are dead. And with a trip, it's a frustrating shift for sure. But
felt like a power play for Michigan. They really were controlling the puck in their zone.
Speaking of power plays, here we go.
Yeah, and now Michigan will get their 4th power play. We mentioned it. They're the nation's top power play unit in the country. Number 2, 31.5% of power plays.
It's pretty good.
They're the 4th ranked scoring offense in the country. And we're seeing it. Obviously, they have the 2-0 lead here. And now power play number 4. Another really good chance for Michigan to extend this lead. And they played a really good second period. They now have the lead in the shot department, 13-12.
Yeah, it looks like that little intermission is all they needed to wake up.
Yeah,
Michigan's
they
buzzing
need
right
a
here.
period to get it, and we'll see how they can do here on this power play. It's going to be Hughes taking the draw for the Wolverines. He will not win it, but Michigan will control it. But the puck is cleared away. Edwards couldn't reach it. He'll force to reset in the zone. Slowing it down. Edwards across. TJ Hughes crosses the blue line. Hughes back to Dylan Duke. Dylan Duke to Edwards. Edwards across.
A little too much sauce. Handles it, though.
Yeah. Truscott.
Just fires it out into traffic.
Edwards controls, though. Looking in the slot. Puck gets through to Truscott, though, who fakes a shot. Looks for TJ Hughes, a one-timer. Got a little too close. Edwards looked for Shifsky in the slot. Couldn't get it. Mission behind the net's Dylan Duke. Back to Truscott. Edwards at the point. One-timer. Shifsky hit the pipe and stays out.
I think it might have caught a little skate blade, too.
Shifsky. One-timer. Truscott is wide. Mission controlling this power play again. A couple good chances. Shifsky across. Dylan Duke fires a shot. Save Parsons, and the puck is cleared away.
It's a good effort by the NTDP right there. It's a good half kill.
Yeah, the puck hit
Got
the
away
post
with the
in the one
post,
shot.
right?
But besides that, we'll see how they. 35 seconds left in the power play for Michigan. Tyler Duke will bring it in with some speed. Spins around the net. Warren at the point. Warren fought off well. Here come the Americans, and they have a chance. Short-handed.
Way to collapse on that puck by Moldenhauer.
Moldenhauer and the Michigan team doing a great job suffocating that potential short-handed opportunity, but this will give the Americans a chance to really just reset the puck, clear it down, and essentially kill off this penalty.
We're back to even, though.
Back to even as LaPointe crosses the blue line and spins back. Moldenhauer with a nice move, works in to Tyler Duke, who fires it just high and over the net. That's another really good opportunity there with Tyler Duke. They stop applying some pressure on the Americans, but Luca Fantilli to Stephen Holtz. Michigan will reset. Here come the Americans trying to get their first real opportunity this period. Have some offensive zone opportunity. There it is, a chance, and a great diving save by Barczewski with the pad. Keeps the game at 2-0.
It's a great save.
What a save. Puck still in the American zone. Fought for with a point, and but here come Michigan with a little 2-on-2. Draper will simply dump it in and chase it against LaPointe. Philip LaPointe's brother, Noah LaPointe, who's on this club, and the Arizona State commit. Here come the Americans 3-on-2. LaPointe tries to make a move. Couldn't. Well defended, and Michigan coming the other way, 2-on-2. Shifsky will stop. He's sworn by a couple of players, gets it off. Big hit, though. Edwards was knocked to the ground. Puck went all the way down to the Michigan defensive zone, where they will reset. Moldenhauer. Truscott will simply dump it in and complete the line change. Parsons controlled it behind his net. Plays it forward, Stiga. Across. The Americans have not had really anything going for them offensively. besides that one great save that Barczewski was forced to make. The puck goes behind Barczewski. Looking for point man, couldn't get it. Puck goes all the way down, and Parsons will settle it down for the Americans, who will reset. That puck was looking for a long full piece for Stiga, but it missed. Luca Fantilli got a stick on it. Here's an opportunity for the Americans, though. Rebound chance.
Lights out, man.
Another
Barczewski
great save by Barczewski.
Huge.
He'll blocker it down away.
He is coming up massive tonight. I'm not
Whistle
taking.
blown.
If I'm Norado, I'm not taking him out. But well, here goes Noah West. Barczewski is being yanked.
Looks like it. We're right around the halfway point in the game, which is what we expected. And
I mean, it's a fantastic 13th save shutout.
That's a great appearance by Barczewski.
He looked great.
He looked really sharp. Made a couple key saves, both in this period and in the last. But now Noah West will come in for Michigan. Noah West from Pittsburgh, Indiana, transferred from Robert Morris.
Another good, surprising good hockey school.
He's 1-1 on the year. 2.88 goals allowed average, 88% save percentage, and we'll see how he does in 30 minutes of play here in Plymouth. Nursing a 2-goal lead are the Wolverines now. Can they hold it with the new goalie in? Petsky to Estapa. Estapa looked in the slot, couldn't find Draper. Holt will hold it in, however. Was well defended by the Americans, who bring out the zone. They have a 3-on-2 developing. The pass was a little bit in the skate, so couldn't get anything going are the Americans. Michigan well defending it, and they cleared off the boards and out into the neutral zone. Ripple will reset it for the Americans. To Hudson. Hudson up to Ripple. Ripple with some speed, drops it off. Here come the Americans. Fires a shot blocked in front. They still have it. Still controlling. Plays it to the point. Walks the line and fires, and glove save made by Noah West.
It's a great first shot. Easiest shot to stop in hockey right there.
And
Shot from the point, see it all the way,
Yep.
right into the mitt.
No one in front there applying a screen, and Noah West gets acclimated to the game with a nice, easy glove save.
And let me tell you, it's not warm in here either, so I can't imagine how Noah West's feet are feeling right now, too. It's not an easy gig to come in cold halfway through a game against a talented USA program.
Yeah, especially, like you said, it is on the chillier side here today in this nice rink, as we're at our under 10-minute media timeout here. 9:25 exactly to go. It's 2-0 Michigan.
I'm mesmerized by these the wardrobe change that these refs have adapted. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, they have what is it? The orange stripe across both hands.
And then they got a little chest stripe.
Triangle.
And then a little back stripe.
And their names.
And then the full arm stripe.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
They're unique.
I guess it doesn't take much, but I
they're
love it.
nice. I like them too. Looks like there's a Chuck-a-Ducks thing going to happen at some point.
I might have to buy in on that.
Behind section 1.
Yeah,
I don't know where
that
section
sounds
1
pretty
is,
good.
but we'll see what happens there. I don't know if it's like a first goal or like during intermission or something. Maybe that's what we'll be calling some Chuck-a-Duck during the second intermission. The Americans, though, have the puck at the draw. Shot deflected wide. They're applying some pressure here. Are the Americans, but Michigan will control it forward. Looking ahead to Holtz, but missed everyone. It's going to be an icing against the Wolverines. So we'll bring it back. Shots 14 apiece here in period number 2. Face off to Noah West's right. Hope I don't say Barczewski on accident, but Noah West is in goal again. To reiterate, to myself mainly.
Yeah, right.
Right off the draw, that's a good save by West. Right, hit him right in the chest. The Americans have been applying some offensive pressure here. Shot gets through. Don't know if it was deflected. Either way, a nice easy glove save by Noah West, who's looked good early, and he's definitely been tested right away. The Americans putting some pressure. And Edwards, as he was skating to the bench,
unhappy
pass
Americans
with a couple Americans.
Yeah.
The rest will simply
Don't be surprised if
escort
this
him to
game
the
gets
bench.
a little chippy now, huh?
We've seen it already, a little bit of chippiness. It's settled down here in this period, but that's the first real sign of anything, at least here in frame number 2.
Can't develop anything. Don't be surprised if there's a little bit of extracurriculars.
Face off won by the Wolverines defensive zone. We dump forward, Moldenhauer to chase it. A hopping puck, couldn't get in. He was offsides as he fell into his offensive zone.
Yep.
And then the puck was brought forward, so we'll have a face-off. We're right on the blue line, so if the officials have any questions with an offsides call, we're going to go to Luke Beally to give us
no, that was offside.
the replay.
Yeah,
That was definitely
offside. I got you, though. I got good eyes. That was off.
That one was definitely off as Moldenhauer slipped and fell as the puck was crossing the line. And the Americans win the neutral zone face-off. And they'll bring it forward and dumps it in and chasing it. Luca Fantilli. Michigan not really letting the Americans start something here. With board play. But plays out to the point. Pump fake into the slot. Fires a shot just wide. Rebound opportunity. Goes in the corner once again. Moldenhauer is held as he tries to move forward. Here comes Estapa with Pletsky. Estapa couldn't get it going. He was well defended. Puck will play back. Luca Fantilli to Marshall Warren. They're going to apply some quick pressure. Pletsky at the blue line. Pletsky walks in. Looks, finds him. And fired a blocker save by Parsons. He found TJ Hughes in the slot, or at the dot. But Parsons made a good save. Americans trying to bring it out of their zone. Plays it forward. Hit the boards with made a strange noise there to hit the boards there.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
Stanchion maybe? I don't know.
Possibly. Michigan will dump the puck in and chase it. LaPointe battling forward in the corner. Dylan Duke will poke it away. Marshall Warren now has it at the point. He looks to pass it off. It hit a defender. Hit Humphreys. But Michigan will control it still. It's Keenan Draper right in front of the bench. Draper's
been glued to the point tonight a lot. I'm kind of surprised to see that.
He has been at the point a lot. He was there, just there. But Michigan lost the puck out of the zone. They'll simply dump it in, complete some line changes. Draper stays on, though, applies some pressure. Humphreys, though, mishandled, couldn't get the puck as a long feed from the boards all the way to the blue line.
Whoa.
And that puck.
Yeah, heads up.
Rifled in.
Man.
For, I believe, an icing called. That was just a couple inches from going real high into this crowd.
Couple kids in the front row. Man, watch out.
There were a lot of kids here today.
I know.
And that puck was just a couple inches below the boards on a direct line. That could have been.
It was hot.
That could have been a little scary if you got over.
I was scared, man. I
was
coming
too.
Here.
For half a second, I thought I'm going to be getting a souvenir puck here. But
we're definitely in play, too.
We are in play. There was like, 15 rows in front of us?
I would even say that, yeah. Head on a swivel tonight.
They definitely need that. As the Americans cannot control the offensive draw. Now they do, and a shot right away on Noah West, who makes a really good save.
There it is.
And a little bit of extracurricular.
Take care of that net front, Truscott. I love that.
As the former goalie yourself, you always appreciate.
Oh, absolutely. I don't want to do the dirty work.
Uh-huh.
I'll let the guys do it for me.
No goalie fights in your career? Never
got none. I've punched a couple guys, got frustrated, but no official fight in the books.
No official
I'm kind of upset. I'm kind of bummed. I wanted one, but.
Michigan wins the draw in their defensive zone. Puck is behind Noah West. Forward. And it's going to be dumped in nearly to Keenan Draper. That puck bounced over his stick, but Draper getting control of the puck behind the net. He looks for Shifsky. Gets it to Shifsky underneath. Plays it to the point. Truscott off balance. Gets it to Edwards. Edwards walks the blue line. Holds it in. And he fired a shot wide. Looking for a rebound. There is a rebound opportunity. Puck is loose. It's in, but a whistle blowed. And they're waving it off immediately. The ref must have lost sight of the puck.
Oh.
As I think it was behind Parsons' pad.
That's dicey.
I don't know if we're going to be able to see a replay. They're going to show the replay.
There was a whistle.
The whistle definitely went before.
But the puck was live. And you have 4 linesmen out here, too. 4 officials. I mean, someone's got to have an eye on that puck.
And nobody saw it. It definitely was blown before it went in. Unless we got an overhead angle here. I don't know if they're allowed to review. I don't think this is reviewable.
That might have been dead.
They might be able to review if it. I don't know if they're reviewing it for an exhibition game.
Either way.
But Michigan unlucky there. Puck went in, but it doesn't count. They'll settle for an offensive zone faceoff. It's stopper to take it. We'll do it again.
Strike one.
Faceoff won by the Americans. In their defensive zone.
You don't see the number 94 on guys very often, do you?
It's not a common number. The stopper repping it for the Wolverines as offsides it's called. As the Americans tried to get it for, but they were caught off.
I think he wore number 20 growing up. Draper always stuck with 33. Truscott wore 65, I think. I don't know. But 94 is interesting.
It's nice to have a unique number. You definitely stand out. It's easy for people like me calling a game to know who you are.
Oh, 100%.
So I appreciate him wearing 94.
I wore 27. Is that all right?
That's a good number.
Okay.
That's a good number.
All right.
The Americans control the puck, looking for something to going offensively. At the point, good move to get some space and fires in the slot high and over the net. No, West couldn't find it for a second. Player down in the slot, and I believe this is going to be a penalty. Parsons is going to the bench, delayed penalty. The Americans are going to get a power play, but they control it in their zone 6-on-5 for the time being. And a dot.
Ooh, a little spinorama work.
Humphreys with a nice little move there. Across. The Americans are happy to just settle this down and look for a prime opportunity without letting the Wolverines touch up. Held in the zone by Hudson. Hudson with a pump fake. Back to Hudson at the blue line. That puck nearly touched Ernest, but did not control, and now the puck will finally be touched. Body going down late, a little bit of extra physical action here. Maybe Michigan try to draw a penalty the other way to get some 4-on-4. I don't know. There's a little bit going on. There's Tyler Dukas grabbing a hold of.
I love that. I don't know if you saw it, but Pyle was over to stop and grab some guy by the neck, kind of pulls him under a little subtly. I love it. But he's going to get flagged here for, let's see what we got on the call. That is a cross-check.
Cross-checking is going to be called. I saw it right in the slot.
And he has been a very penalized Wolverine this year.
Yeah, that's something Michigan needs to clean up. Their penalties.
That's right.
Particularly
this is the third kill of the night for the Wolverines.
Michigan is 2 for 2 in the kill. But if you give the Americans have had a couple opportunities here, and if they have a successful power play here, cut the lead in half late here in the second period, it'll be anyone's hockey game. Face-off won by the Americans, but they couldn't hold it in the zone.
Won it too clean. Came all the way out.
Humphreys coming in for the Americans. Played it behind the net.
Classic box formation from the Wolverines. 5-on-4 penalty kill.
Battle for it. Here comes Michigan. He and Draper is going to play 1-on-3. He's simply just going to waste some time. But he's going to.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
He's going to make them earn it. He's going to make the Americans earn it. Because a few seconds off before Humphreys plays it forward for the U.S.
Let's see what the U.S. is running there.
Brings it around the boards, but Michigan will control it and dumping it in. Not able to gain possession, as you said it. 1:15 to go on the stopper penalty for cross-checking. Shots are 17 apiece here in this game. Michigan up 2-0 on the scoreboard. Here come the Americans. They walks towards the dot, setting things up.
Little umbrella formation.
Right behind the goal. Getting Holtz to move, or getting West to move around. Still no shot attempts, and the puck leaves the zone.
Fresh legs for the Wolverines. That's big.
Parsons trying to play it quickly, and he does. Here's Stiga moving in to Zeimer. Couldn't get neither of them could control, and the puck just trickles back harmlessly out of the zone. The Americans really have not been able to get anything going on this power play. Credit to the Wolverines penalty kill.
No.
Marshall Warren finishes a check and dumps it down, but caught and held in by the Americans, and they can control, but then the puck is cleared away. Here comes Ernest, 1-on-1, short-handed. He's simply going to kill some time. Oh, makes a nice move. tries to play into the slot. Nobody was there. Looks for TJ Hughes potentially, but that was simply till essentially the rest of the power play for the Americans, and there goes the stop out of the box.
Effective kill again.
Really good kill from Michigan. Here's a chance, though. All right after the kill by the Americans, the shot was deflected wide, harmlessly into the corner.
Keep an eye on Estapa. Here he goes.
Here comes Estapa, fresh out of the box. Estapa moves in with some speed. Backhander. It's loose. I don't know if
oh, here we go.
Parsons realized he had it, and now a little more physical play. LaPointe, Estapa.
Look who's in the center of it again, man.
Estapa's always tussling around out there. TJ Hughes as well. But Parsons sat on the puck. I don't even know if he realized whether he saved it or not.
Estapa at 6'2" now. I can't believe that. There's a little time. Oh, are they giving him? Oh, no way. They're sending him back.
And Estapa is going right back to the box.
I think it's offsetting, though. Because Iserman is also heading, for the Americans. So that's an offsetting set of penalties.
We're going to have, we'll see if it's 4-on-4, just 5-on-5 getting in the box. I believe it's going to be 4-on-4. It looks like it will be.
Yeah, I think it was a rough and something else.
I wasn't paying attention to what the official was saying. They're not mic'd
up here. I saw a rough,
so.
Right. Yeah, there was a rough. And
2:35 left in this period.
Yeah, 4-on-4 hockey.
Estapa and Iserman, not related to Steve Iserman. The spelling is much different. But Cole Iserman, the BU commit, goes in the box as well. We have some 4-on-4 hockey today.
Yeah. This might benefit the Americans. Speedy, quick team.
Yeah.
Yeah, here
Here's
we go.
an opportunity.
Oh, Michigan's going to get flagged for a hold here.
Looks like Edwards is going to get
a hold
called.
or a hook, something.
And
what do we got?
Whistle blows. And a little more activity near the boards. Can't tell who with our angle. But we'll see if we'll get some 3-on-3 action in regulation.
It's TJ Hughes in the middle of all that.
We do have a trainer coming out for.
Uh-oh.
I can't tell.
We're good. He's up.
Yeah, but he is. Yep, the Michigan
LaPointe,
trainer.
Philip LaPointe.
Philip LaPointe was down, shaken up a little bit. But he's up on his feet and skating to the bench.
You're going to need to see a replay on this. I didn't even see what happened to end up for him on the ice. But
I don't know if it was after the play or if it was what caused the little fracas after the whistle. But
Michigan's going to get flagged for a hook here.
Ethan Edwards to the box. So we're going to have 4-on-3 hockey. And this, if you're the Americans, this is a really good opportunity to get that goal and get back in this game. A lot of open ice.
Oh,
they've really struggled on their 2 power plays today.
Yeah.
So if they could take advantage here.
It's going to be a completely different looking power play too. 4-on-3, something you don't see very often.
Besides overtimes in the NHL when a power play happens, but besides that, you don't see it too often.
No. But LaPointe didn't look good. Couldn't. He was hunched over the whole way to the locker room. Got him to the NTDP bench, and they're looking at him right now.
Michigan cannot afford too many. If they only have 9 forwards now available. If LaPointe can't return.
Yeah, 3 lines.
As 3 full lines, a whole period of play in that. I know they haven't played in a while, so they're as fresh as you can be, but you're definitely playing with 3 lines.
Yeah, I expect a couple D-men to be bumped up to forward and take a couple extra reps, but
and we've seen Michigan do that before. It definitely is not good, and first they got killed off this 4-on-3 penalty.
Especially missing our 4 World Junior guys. It's, hopefully it doesn't hurt us here.
Face-off 1 into the corner. The Americans trying to play to the point. They do. A lot of open ice. We'll see how they attack this power play. We'll be 4-on-3 for most of their power play. Then it'll jump up to 5-on-4 for the last 15 seconds or so.
Yeah, it's a different looking power play. You don't really practice
One-timer fires blocked in front. I don't believe that got to Noah West. The Americans will retain possession.
Brody Zemer ate that puck too. He's a little banged up.
One-timer just fanned on it. Couldn't get an opportunity with Humphreys. One-timer again off the glove, and a save made by Noah West, who's looked sharp here in these 10 minutes of the period that he's been in.
It's a great scoring chance.
Applying the pressure, though. Another shot is saved by West. Continuing to control the Americans to the point. Trying to get the defense moving here. Watson with the wrist shot wide over top of the net. But the Americans will control it once again. Watson again in the slot. One-timer shot. Save made by West. Cole Hudson, excuse me, not Watson. I apologize for that. He had another shot. He's been active on this power play for the Americans. Last minute to go here in this period. Hudson in, pass a one-timer wide. That was a tough angle from the near the goal line. Couldn't get it to go. And Michigan's going to sit on the puck in the corner against the wall. Kill up a little more time. 12 seconds left in the four. Good pad save.
That puck needs to get out. Wolverines need to change here. Legs are dead.
Hudson holds it. It's going to be 5-on-4 now for 13 seconds left.
That puck's going to come all the way out. Wolverines can get at least one set of legs here.
They do. Still a power play opportunity. The puck played in front. 24 seconds to go. Ernest chasing it down. Short-handed opportunity. He's got to stop it right in if he got it. The stopper was there. Ernest battling, though. Going to kill off the remainder of that penalty. So with 10 seconds or so, Michigan will just dump it in. Estapa, though, who's been extra fresh, he's been in the box a lot these last few minutes. But with 5 seconds to go, Michigan will just settle it in their zone, and that will be the end of period number 2. So Michigan picks up one more goal in that frame to double their lead, and they have a 2-0 advantage here through 2 here in Plymouth at USA Hockey Arena. Shots 22-18 in favor of the Americans. And the Americans had a couple good opportunities on their 4-on-3 power play, but they couldn't connect. And they have a little bit of a hill, I wouldn't say a huge hill to climb. 2 goals, that's definitely not insurmountable in this game. But with the way that both Barczewski in the first half of this contest have played, and now Noah West, who looked good in the first 10 minutes that he's been in, and he'll play the rest of the period. The rest of the third, excuse me. So Michigan's definitely put themselves in a nice position here, up 2 goals, but still anyone's game. I mentioned it earlier. 5 goals were scored in the third period. The last time these two teams faced off last year back at Yost.
It's a much more dominant period for Wolverine. I'm glad to see it. If it wasn't for that last kill, Michigan dominated that whole period completely. Missed out on a goal because of a whistle, but Noah West came in, made a couple big saves. Barczewski was lights out tonight. It's great to see. Now it's just a matter of closing it out. We got a couple young kids coming on the ice here. Beltire, here you go.
Was this the Red Wings? Looks like the Red Wings.
This is Beltire. Beltire. I played a year for Beltire. They got new jerseys though. They're looking fresh.
They look like the Wings ones. I like them though.
Yeah, but Michigan's got 20 minutes left. 20 minutes of hard hockey. Clean up in the D zone. No grade A opportunities. No bad turnovers. Don't be silly with the puck. Still apply pressure. Take care of your own net and, play 20 minutes of hockey. That's it. Close it out.
Now get ready for Stonehill, which will be their first little non-conference action coming out of their break before they got...
Oh, is this Chuck-a-Duck time?
It might be Chuck-a-Duck time. I'm not sure. I think they're getting ready for Chuck-a-Duck.
I see David Buster's can over there. I don't know if they're rolling out Chuck-a-Duck.
As the Beltire team is doing some little shootout action.
Here we go. Oh, look at that move. Here comes the Sully.
Oh, yeah. He knows what he's doing. That's a good save by the netbinder.
They got a Lincoln back in the Zamboni room right now, too. I think she's coming onto the ice. I could use one of those.
Oh, is that what the Chuck-a-Duck winner gets?
No way.
You think they get a nice little
Or they're just showboating for? I have no idea.
I would hope so. It seems like this Chuck-a-Duck is not an easy goal thing. We will broadcast
There's
Chuck-a-Duck
no way
live.
you have to make a Chuck-a-Duck in that bucket.
Maybe for Carr, I could see it. Or we will be live for that. We will be.
Better hope Tom Brady's in the building if you want to win that car, because I don't know how that happens.
I'm excited to see here as the Beltire team continues to shoot
All the
out.
gritty.
Oh, wow. That's a Jake Wallman type
celebration.
celebration.
Yeah, right?
Don't see that too often, but the Jake Wallman, we've seen him do it, I believe, twice.
He's done it
past
twice.
2 years with the Wings. The Red Wings on a nice West Coast road trip. They've got a couple good wins out west against the Sharks and the Kings. And they've been playing better hockey recently. They've slumped a little bit after their really good start, the Red Wings have. And as a Wings fan myself, and you as well, Luke,
That's right.
a Wings fan, it's good to see them playing a little bit better hockey. They had a good win against a really good Kings team in the shootout.
Yeah, Patrick Kane with the dagger, and he's been a great pickup for the Wings. But I've been hearing rumors about us dishing him.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I don't know. He's old. He just came off hip surgery, but I mean, he's been uber productive for the Wings this year.
He's been really good since he's joined the Wings.
Yeah. So I keep him around for a little bit more. If he wants a fat extension at the end of the year, I'd consider it. But
Another really good move. That was
something to talk about.
What Pavel Datsyuk has, or no, Zetterberg, I think.
I think it was a Holmstrom. Or no.
Who did that?
I can't remember the name of it.
I can't remember who did that.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I can't remember though.
Where he pulls the stick across, and it was against the Coyotes, I think too. I just can't remember who did it.
I have no idea.
I think it was against the Coyotes. Don't quote me on that one. I think the Wings are in Anaheim tonight.
Let's
or
check
tomorrow.
on that.
I believe they're in Anaheim
you.
tomorrow, finishing off this West Coast trip.
It's been a good West Coast trip.
West Coast trips are always tough, and obviously when the Wings are in the Western Conference, they have to do multiple West Coast trips. It's obviously much easier just having one West Coast trip to deal with, besides when you go up to Seattle, Vancouver, and then your Canadian West Coast trip. But I believe the Ducks are next for the Wings.
They are next, and that is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, always a late tilt. Out west, probably I assume a 10 o'clock start time. Even though it's a Sunday, so it might not be.
I know. I was up till 1 a.m. watching the Wings the other day, and it was just... It's break. We're on break right now, and it's... But I'll never stay up till 1 a.m. to watch the Wings again.
They did win at least. So
they did. So it was worth it.
It was worth staying up. So that was the Bell Tire team. The car... What you said, that's a Lincoln? I can't tell what car that is.
Oh, that's a Lincoln.
I'm not a car guy.
That's a little Lincoln SUV.
And there's the Chuck a Puck. They got a little banner in the middle of the
Chuck a Duck.
Chuck a Duck, not Chuck a Puck.
Yeah,
it's a duck. We got a lot of fans standing up here. I don't know if these are all the fans that have ducks with them.
I need one. We don't have any ducks?
The media were not given ducks.
Oh, check this out. Oh, here they go.
See. Oh, one rolled right across the center line.
Oh, look at that bullseye. Keep an eye on it.
Oh, there's one right there. I can't. Oh, that blue
that's
one.
on. That's
that
gotta
blue
be
one
on.
Is on it.
Yeah, that's got to be on.
There are a couple really close.
Uh-oh.
I was not expecting this many ducks to be thrown.
Couple ducks hitting the Lincoln driving by, too.
Yeah.
Look out. Put the wipers on, lady.
But there are at least 2 ducks, maybe 3 that are real close on that dot.
I think we might have a couple winners
right at
out
the
there.
buzzer, we got a couple buzzer beaters.
Is it like a 50-50 raffle? Do you win the car?
I really want to be this car. I think they deserve it. I think you deserve it.
She's a little wet, too. You can see the top of the car sitting outside for a little bit, a little snowy.
Yeah,
but
it was snowing during our drive in here today. Hopefully
here's the name. Here's the name of our mascot, too. If he can turn for me, I'll see it. I think it says Rushmore.
I can't tell. That would be a clever name, though. This duck won, it looks like. What number?
58-44. That's our winner tonight.
Do you win a car?
I don't know.
They better not bring this car out just to toy with us.
Yeah, what are they doing with it now? Just sitting there. Oh, the Bell Tire team.
Now the Bell Tire team
crew.
helping out with the duck cleanup. It's like we're in Florida with all the rats.
Oh, iconic
on the
moment.
ice. Or like the teddy bear toss at. You see that
the
in many
Hershey
places.
Bears.
Hershey Bears specifically, though.
Yeah.
In the AHL.
If you want to sell out a barn, that's how you do it.
Yeah. And it all goes to charity, too.
That's right.
It's a really cool thing that the Hershey Bears do. And I don't know how this Chuck a Duck was working out.
How many ducks did they sell? This is insane.
A lot of ducks. Well, this crowd was a sellout.
There's a duck in the hallway over there.
I see the duck in the hallway. Someone missed pretty badly if they.
Oh, they're gonna miss that duck on the boards there. The Zamboni's gonna run that thing over.
I don't see the one. Oh, I see it.
Yeah, right
under
by the Bauer logo.
Yeah. I remember the one Red Wings game where the Zamboni malfunctioned and it left an oil grease across the middle of the ice and delayed the game a half hour between periods.
I mean, this is just classless. Look at these kids throwing ducks.
They're throwing them right at the
after
car.
the beat. Yeah.
They're throwing at the car.
Unbelievable.
They've all missed though.
Act like we've been here before.
You're right though. There's one duck at the Bauer sign. I don't know if anyone's noticed.
It's gonna go unnoticed. Zamboni's gonna blow up.
Hopefully not.
I mean, these people are just ripping foam pucks and ducks at this Lincoln.
We'll see if anyone notices. We got a couple.
We got security in the front row. We got to take these kids out.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't throw it during the event. They missed out on a chance to win.
I mean, it's just scummy. You're trying to delay the game a little bit more.
We'll see if they notice it. There are a couple people heading over to the duck at the bow. It looks like they
Here we
see
go.
it. Oh, no, he's just going to the box.
Oh, no.
Oh, he missed it. He didn't see it.
Oh, no, this duck.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. This guy's a vet.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can tell he's worked here forever.
He knows what he's doing. He's seeing a lot of duck chucks.
The yellow ducks kind of blend in with the yellow
With the
lining
yellow
of the
bottom
boards.
of the board.
Right?
He
Is that a stray duck that just came in?
I don't know.
Oh,
There's
that's
a couple
stray.
still coming in.
Yeah, I mean, what are we doing here?
These kids
you
are
know?
still pointing out the one in the hallway, but I don't think they'd be too concerned about picking that duck up.
Oh, that kid's hopping the glass. He's going to get the duck.
Oh, he is.
Oh, no. He's getting yelled at. No, he's going.
I can tell. As the mascot just
Yeah, I think his name's Rushmore, by the way.
Rushmore? That's a really cool name for a mascot.
I don't know if I like it, though.
For bald eagle.
Well, yeah,
like
you're
Mount
right.
Rushmore.
Okay.
It's cool. It's unique.
I think I like my name better. Hockey.
I like hockey, too, though.
Hockey.
I like hockey. They were pretty efficient cleaning up the ducks.
Right.
I'd say. Now we'll watch the Zambonis be extra efficient.
T-shirt toss. We don't get any?
At most stadiums where we broadcast back in Ann Arbor, that we're too far away for the T-shirt tosses. But here,
you're on top of the action.
If Rushmore wants to give us one, he can give us a T-shirt.
Oh, we're in range. Yeah.
He can get us a T-shirt if he wants to. But I assume he's not looking our way to give some student reports from Ann Arbor a little T-shirt, whatever it may be.
A little bit of love out here.
A nice little souvenir to take home.
Yeah, right.
A little late.
See a Michigan Rose Bowl shirt worn by a young child to our left. That is a great sight to see. Your Wolverines will be taking on the Washington Huskies on Monday.
That's a really nice Rose Bowl shirt. I need to get mine still. I said I'm going to wait till after the game Monday. Depending on how it goes, we'll see what level of I can get.
I was driving into Ann Arbor today, and I saw a Win the Natty billboard.
A lot of I've seen Destiny's Calling Me Go Blue billboards throughout Metro Detroit.
And then through Metro Detroit, you'll see the Pure Gasoline, or Pure Octane, excuse me, and then you'll see Eligible, Decker Reported.
Decker Reported, yeah. The Detroit the sports world nowadays in Michigan is
huge.
A lot to talk about right now with the Lions playing tomorrow to finish up the regular season before they host a game at Ford Field. Obviously, Michigan in the national championship game. That game will be broadcast live here on WCBN Sports, 7:30 from NRG Stadium in Houston. Tune in to that great call.
That game will probably end at 1 a.m. All Fox commercials, and
you won't have to sit with your commercials listening to the WCBN broadcast. You'll be hearing some nice student intake on whatever's happening in that game. Hopefully, good stuff. I'm optimistic about the game. I think it's gonna be really fun. Penix is a solid player. He does.
I think we can pull it out tonight or Monday, though.
I think it's going to be a really good game.
I do,
similar to the Bama game, just how both teams.
I think my heart rate might have peaked at 140 during that Bama game. It was.
I could feel my heart racing while I was watching the game.
And you don't have to feel that way as a Wolverine tonight, though. Michigan looks pretty dominant.
They played well. Obviously, still any team's game.
It is.
And I mentioned a couple times, I just want to reiterate, 5 goals were scored in the third period last year during this exhibition at Yost. So this is still, we've seen the dramatic. That game included a couple goals in the last 2 minutes. I remember the U.S. scored like 20 seconds left to make it a 1-goal game again, and then they had a couple of really good opportunities at the buzzer, but couldn't get it to fall. So Michigan escaped with a really good win. But think about the Wolverines as they've split a lot of their series in the first half of the year. They haven't been able to get many sweeps. As they win a game, you lose a game. Their record is right around 500.
And it's easy for a Michigan powerhouse Big Ten hockey school to get complacent against a bunch of young group of guys. But I think that Michigan needs to play a full 20 minutes here, put a couple more goals up on the board, play a couple good shifts of hockey, and carry that momentum into our next game. But I like what I've seen so far from the Wolverines, other than the first period, which wasn't, all things considered, was not horrible. A terrible period of hockey.
And they came away winning
the
period. They won. They led 1-0 after the first.
Yeah, but goaltending's been the tale tonight. Both goalies have looked great. I want to see another period out of Noah West, and it's a promising sight.
And we mentioned the future schedule. Stonehill comes to Ann Arbor for 2 games on Friday, Saturday next weekend, and then Big Ten play resumes. Michigan takes on Michigan State with the game in East Lansing. Luke, you and I are going to be on the call in that game.
Yes, we will. That'll be a
Live
fun
from
one.
Munn Ice Arena.
Michigan State is a fantastic team this year, too.
They're very good this year.
Good rivalry game. I'm excited.
Those are always fun, Michigan State, regardless of the sport.
And you've never been to Munn, too.
This will be my first trip to Munn. This is my first road hockey game for Michigan, so very exciting.
Quite the hike.
Yeah, quite the hike. 25 minutes from Ann Arbor. I came from Port Huron, so an hour 20 or so. Not bad at all. But
and you're moving back into school when?
I will be coming back Monday because I'm watching the championship in Ann Arbor.
The watch party?
Chrysler's hosting a watch party.
I might attend that.
I heard they're giving away rally towels and T-shirts, and I'm a stickler for a good rally towel.
Okay, I'll be there then.
I have a nice little collection of Michigan rally towels. I got Tigers rally towel.
I planned on going to the national championship, but I apparently missed the email that said.
Oh, you missed the ticket email.
I missed the ticket email, and
you can't. And the secondary market is through the roof.
Yeah, $900, $800, and I am not paying that.
Plus
so
the flights.
Yeah.
If it was in Detroit, maybe you shelf it out because you don't have to fly. But
no, I
going
checked
to Houston's
out flight.
not a cheap flight right now.
Literally 5 minutes after that Alabama game, I checked flights and they were up to like $1,000.
They went up. I flew out. I went to the game. I went to the Rose Bowl. I was very lucky enough to go to the Rose Bowl, but
that was probably amazing.
It was such a great experience. But with how expensive flights, I drove to Cleveland. Flew out of Cleveland. I got a little heckle. I got heckled by a couple.
Browns fans, huh?
Couple Browns fans, couple Buckeye fans while having dinner before leaving our flight, but we could hold our head up high. We've won our last 3.
Well, the Browns have had a good year too. So
yeah, they're in the playoffs too. You don't see Lions and Browns in the playoffs too often at once.
I want a little Browns-Lions Super Bowl matchup.
That would be fun. That would be very fun. And with the way that the Browns have been playing,
Joe Flacco, man.
Joe Flacco's look really good.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see a Browns-Ravens playoff game because the Ravens look really good. But just seeing Joe Flacco facing his former team where he won a Super Bowl.
Let's check in on the Ravens
career.
Right now, actually.
Yeah, the Ravens-Steelers happened already. It was at 4:30. It should be done. I do not know who won, though.
They are so good, man.
And
the Ravens are so good.
I don't know if they rested everyone. Because
17-10 final, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh with the win against, I assume, a resting Baltimore Ravens
Tyler
squad.
Huntley.
But the Steelers now can make the playoffs in that AFC, and Colts-Texans is the other game that I believe is about to start now.
They're on right now.
Very soon to start.
Yeah, they're on right now.
So that's going to be an exciting one. Now, obviously, Lions take on the Vikings tomorrow.
I'm so jazzed
Very
up
excited
about
for
it.
That one.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson, James Houston, Ali
The Lions
McNeil.
are getting healthy. We're getting healthy at the right time. We've missed some
key
pieces. This is the time to get healthy and looking ahead because we've clinched a playoff spot and we're hosting a playoff game. Either the Rams or the Packers most likely will be coming to Detroit. Imagine Stafford back in Detroit in a playoff game.
I'd much rather see him than the Packers.
I would not want to see the Packers either.
I hate them.
I do not like them either. I kind of don't want to see Stafford either, though, because they've been playing. They got a good team. They've been playing some really good football recently.
That's right. All right, here we go. Refs are about to come on. 3 minutes left, and we'll play hockey for 20 of them.
Getting the scoreboard set up for period number 3, as we're just 2:45 remaining before we can drop the puck here in this final frame. Still a lot can happen here. Like we said, the score is 22, or the shots are 22-18 in favor of the Americans. We don't have any other stats available to us. We apologize for that. But that's the most important stat is the score, 2-0 in favor of the Wolverines, scoring a goal in each period. First goal in the first period on the power play from TJ Hughes.
20 miles, 20 smiles. That's what they say in the hockey world right there.
For the third period, you mean?
No, just in general. Well, I mean, yeah, to ice the game. Just however many minutes, that's how many smiles. So 5 miles, 5 smiles.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
A little bit of hockey lingo for you.
Yeah, I've never heard that one before. So
20 miles,
you learn
20
something new every day.
That's a long time, though. 20 minutes is a long time.
It is, yeah. So much, especially in hockey. One shot, you just need 2 shots, essentially.
Right.
So anything could happen. We appreciate you all tuning in, joining us for this third period. Thomas Crawford, we appreciate you. Go Blue. It is great to be a Michigan Wolverine fan, especially now. I've been very lucky as a student. Michigan hockey has gone to 2 Frozen Fours during my time. Michigan basketball is going to an Elite 8 and a Sweet 16, even though right now, I don't know if we want to talk about basketball right now.
But if we win this national...
The women's team, the Elite 8, they hosted 2 tournament games, got to go to those, watch Naz Hillman dominate. And the football team, obviously, won a win away from a natty, so...
It's exciting. How can you not be excited?
It's very exciting. You can feel it around Michigan. Obviously, we're at break, so you're not in Ann Arbor to feel what it's like there, but we'll feel it Monday when people descend on Ann Arbor to watch the game and throughout the great state.
Yeah, you see some of those clips after that Rose Bowl victory. They shut down all the streets in Ann Arbor, basically. Yeah, I can't imagine what they'll do if they win the natty.
First since '97, so if they can get it done against Washington. But remember, that's going to be tuned in live here on WCBN for that game, taking on the Washington Huskies.
That's right.
Got to see them at the Maze Out 2 years ago. My first year watching football was my sophomore year. We missed out freshman year because of COVID, so only had 3 seasons of football to watch as a fan.
And are we hosting them next year, or are we going to Washington?
Ooh, I think we're
hosting.
We're hosting either them or Oregon, and then we're going.
I think we're going on the road to Oregon.
I think we're going to Eugene. You're right. So the rematch will be happening next year.
That's right. And Texas.
But here we go. We are ready to roll here in the third period. Face-off won by the Wolverines. Ethan Edwards will control, but misplays the puck for a second. Goes running around to Jacob Truscott, who that pass a little long. Michigan a little sloppy these first 10 seconds of period number 3. But they'll bring it forward earnestly. Got some fans standing up in front of us, blocking our view a little bit. It's a nice, comfy setup right with the fans right in front of us. Tyler Duke will play it around for Michigan in the defensive zone. TJ Hughes will cross the blue line, but he gets poked away and turns it over. The Americans look for a long pass. That one will down. No icing called. The Americans chase it down, but they won't be able to do anything there. Earnestly chasing it, but the puck will go all the way back in the defensive zone. John Whipple will chase it for the Americans. Long pass looking.
Well,
couldn't get it. And here comes Michigan.
Kind of careless.
Potential 3-on-2. Glove save on the shot by Moldenhauer. Jack Parsons with a nice save.
I'll tell you this, too. There's a hot dog 2 rows in front of us.
That's right. I knew I saw something. That tasted very good.
Oh. It looks like there's a little relish on it, a little mustard. I think it's calling my name.
It does taste, it smells very good.
Yes, it does.
Face-off won by the Americans in their defensive zone. The puck is
almost
jumped
grazed
high.
the banner out there.
That's why I thought it hit the banner. It just missed the banner. Moldenhauer played forward, Shifty chasing it, and fired it off angle. Missed wide. Here comes the Americans as Marshall Warren fell, but then a player for the Americans falls as well. In the slot, though, for a chance. Harmlessly rolls away. Humphreys playing forward in the corner. Americans trying to control. The puck just skips out of the blue line, and Whipple will reset. And dumps it in, plays it forward. Agents tried to get it, but the puck clears out of the zone, and Michigan with a 1-on-2. Keenan Draper that's Pletsky, though, with a nice glove save, with a shot. He made a nice move. Looked like he was going to reset, but then he played it forward. Had a nice shot attempt, but an easy glove save made.
This development program's doing a good job of trying to get under Estapa's skin right here. Every whistle, they're just going after him to see if he'll do something stupid.
Trying to get a cheap penalty out of Estapa, who's already gone in the box twice. As the fan of the game. Good for that guy.
I don't know what that's about.
I think he got moved. I think he got a good seat or something like that.
I mean, starting to thin out in here, but still a good game of hockey.
It's still sold-out crowd officially. Probably still in the concourse. A lot of people getting food because those hot dogs smell really good, so I don't blame them. Estapa plays it around. Tyler Duke tried to get it to Pletsky, but the puck was a little long. Keenan Draper chasing after it in the corner. The Americans will control. Neither team has really been able to do much here to start these first couple minutes of this period. It's Edwards with a nice move to get into the zone. Stops, though. He's well defended. He's got 2 guys on him. He'll give it away to nearly a chance for Dylan Duke.
That's soft. Good no call.
No call, though. Here comes Iserman, who fires the shot. A nice, easy save by Noah West. Earnesty with a good move to bring it forward to TJ Hughes. TJ Hughes crosses the blue line, fires an easy wrist shot, harmlessly saved by Parsons. So we will reset it to Parsons left. 17-10 to go. Here in period number 3, Michigan continues to lead 2-0.
Oh,
And
heads
that
up.
puck right off
Just
the
buried a
draw.
little girl, I think.
Hopefully everyone's okay.
Oh, no. Almost got her.
They're clapping. It seems like
Someone
I think everyone's okay.
end up in a popcorn bucket. What happened?
Oh, they look happy. Someone's got a puck, but you don't see a face-off right off the draw in and out of bounds.
No, that was
Truss got from the point, fires it. Not sure if it was saved or if it just went wide. Michigan controlled though.
got to put a bubble over this rink. Pucks are flying today.
Yeah, the boards are pretty short here too. Earnesty from the slot. Another opportunity, Dylan Duke, and that puck's behind
No way.
Parsons, but it stays out somehow.
You need the replay on that one.
Yeah, we could not see that from our angle. But Earnesty kind of tucked it in, it looked like. But it looks like no goal.
It's a tough puck to stop, though. That puck goes wide off the board, bounces right back out. For a goalie to move laterally back to that post it's a tough task, but I guess it stays out right there.
Yes, and that puck bounced pretty strong out into the...
Little bouncy.
We've seen the puck bounce a lot today, both off the boards, on the ice itself.
Oh, they're taking this one to the booth right here.
They are able to review things. We'll see what they are going to review. If it's a goal, whether or not a goal. I don't know if we have a good angle.
I mean, no replay on this. Let's see if we can get one here.
We'll see if they show us a replay. Whether or not that puck crossed the line. I'm trying to look at the screen next to us. I can't tell if this is live or not.
I got no info right now.
Yeah. So the screen says play is under official review.
Yeah, but we got no
replay though. So we're just gonna blindly guess that we're gonna see the puck went in somehow. I'm trying to see if there's a replay next to us.
I'm
Ooh,
screen
here's an angle
watching right now.
that far camera. Nope, they cut it away.
Give me an overhead view. I need something.
Yeah, we need. There is an overhead view available.
Oh.
You be the judge. You're the official. What do you see? Do you see anything?
I think the computer screen's a little too dark. I can't tell.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna wait on the official call in a moment. The officials are taking a look at this.
That's what they get paid to do.
Yeah, that one's hard to tell. And remember, you need conclusive evidence, and it looks like the officials are leaving the box, so we'll see what they decide.
It's a quick call.
A rather quick review.
It's going to be no goal.
I'm assuming it's going to be no goal, but...
Not enough to overturn it, you know. No goal.
No goal is called. So it will remain 2-0. Hughes will take a draw for Michigan as a wave is trying to start up here in
No way.
USA Hockey Arena. I don't know if we can partake if it comes right here. Face-off won by the Americans. Still held in by Michigan in the zone.
Looked like that puck was dancing on the line after further my eye review.
But still no goal, though. You're okay with that call?
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
Luke gives us the official word. No goal on the field, on the ice. Not on the field.
The ref's word wasn't enough. Mine is, so no goal.
Earnesty just plays it in the corner, and the Americans will push forward on trying to take advantage of the change by Michigan. With a little 3-on-3 going the other way. Oh, and another player falls.
That's soft,
stumbling
man.
to the ice.
Good no call again.
No call again. Here comes Michigan with a chance here. 2-on-2 if they push it forward. Fires a shot. Save Parsons. The Americans tried to play it out, but they couldn't hit Shifsky and stayed in the zone. So they were forced to reset. Long pass.
Good
Big
body.
hit by Warren.
It's good body.
Really good hit by Marshall Warren.
Separate man from puck.
And
That's exactly what you're
losing
supposed
his
to do.
stick in the corner. Puck is loose, bouncing around out to center ice, where Luca Fantilli will take it all the way back to his zone. Looked for Moldenhauer, couldn't get it. Luca Fantilli then shovels it over to Tyler Duke. Tyler Duke will fire it in from center ice towards Parsons and forces a freeze, a whistle, and a face-off.
See the little Big B youth team trying to start the wave out in section 106 over there.
Yeah, behind Parsons, they're trying. They had a little bit of success in the last, during the replay review.
Looks like only section 106 and 107's buying in right now.
Yeah, they're not having it.
108 is killing it.
We'll see if they can garner some more success here as the game progresses. A stop to take the draw for Michigan. Gotta wait on the puck to be dropped. Puck is dropped and won by the Americans. Plays it forward. Here's Stiga in. Fires a shot right in the center of Noah West, who makes a nice, easy save. He's done well so far, West has.
He has. That's an easy save.
I do not know exactly how many saves he has compared to Barczewski. We don't have that number on us.
I think he has about 10. I think Barczewski made about
13
saves.
13
14.
saves. So Noah West has 11 on his tally. He's made the easy saves look easy.
There you go.
So
exactly.
far.
Right.
Americans win the draw though. Can they get something else? Hudson will fire a shot. That's a good save by West, but puck will be frozen. No, West with a similar save to the last one, but the rebound went out a little further, causing for a rebound opportunity. A little extracurricular afterwards. Net dislodged off the moorings.
When that puck hits the goalie in the high shoulder pad, that puck's kind of hard to smother. That puck will come back out, and
we saw it there.
Michigan did a good job of taking care of the net front right there and killing that play essentially.
Yeah, they crashed it exactly right, forcing a whistle, but the Americans will have a face-off once again in the offensive zone. 15:03 to go here in the final frame. Michigan wins the face-off. Turns it over immediately, so the Americans will control in their offensive zone. Fires a shot, blockered away. Hudson battling forward in the corner. It's Watson, excuse me. Keep seeing Hudson, but to Watson. Watson will fire towards the net with deflect in front. Puck goes right up to West, who freezes it. And once again, things getting a little chippy. That was Hudson. I keep mixing up Hudson. There's no Watson on the ice.
It's all right.
That's okay. Either way, there's a little bit of extracurricular activity, and we're going to have immediate timeout. I don't think anyone's going to a box.
No, but I think the NTDP is getting a little bit of frustration building up here. Can't bury one. You got 26 shots on net, still can't tuck one.
Especially against a young team that they are,
right.
All being seniors in high school, taking on obviously a collegiate school in Michigan. And
right.
It is something they do a lot. They face a lot of collegiate teams in their Kroger College Series. As Mr. Brightside is playing here. But the U18 team, they face like Western Michigan, Adrian.
Yeah, they'll play a lot of great teams, actually. They got North Dakota on the schedule. They got Boston
Niagara.
College on the schedule.
Uh-huh.
Holy Cross, maybe. I don't know. They got a lot of good teams on that schedule, but.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. I want to find their specifics and their collegiate. They just faced Michigan State yesterday.
Right.
They obviously faced a lot of the U.S. Well, the name of the league is slipping me, but the USHL. That's what I was trying to say. They faced a lot of, yeah. Face-off won by Michigan. As the crowd continues, Mr. Brightside, or at least tries to.
Yeah, about half a second of it.
The Americans control behind the net. Looking for a point out. He had a chance there. Instead, he's going to wrist shot. Blocked in front, didn't get through. And Michigan will simply clear.
Shot.
Ernest tries to play with his stick, doesn't. Player goes down. TJ Hughes with a nice move, and then Ernest, that puck just went loose in front. Loose again. Oh, what a save.
Full desperation mode for Parsons.
Unbelievable. The puck went right to, I believe it was Hughes right in the slot, who's wide open, just missed it. And I think Stephen Holstein got a second opportunity.
Couldn't find a way past them. Uh-oh, we got a whistle.
Whistle blows.
Penalty?
Looks like it.
High stick.
I didn't see on who.
That would be number 4.
Looks like the future Wolverine, Christian Humphreys, going to the box.
Nope, you're wrong.
No, that's 34. I'm wrong.
Iserman.
Yeah, Cole Iserman.
The future Terrier.
First future Terrier. Read the number wrong. I apologize.
That
24,
okay.
not 34.
The
Or
font,
34,
the
not
font
24.
is kind of similar, so
Yeah. But Michigan will get, I believe, power play number 5.
It's either 4 or 5, yeah. This is one I'd like to see them capitalize on again.
Yeah,
really ice this game.
They have one power play goal, whether it's 4 or 5.
They've looked a little bit sloppy on the power play, I'd say, so far. So it's all about possession here. Slow the game down, get pucks on net, get traffic in front, and really hack away at one here.
Michigan ties up in the draw and ends up 2 the Wolverines. Edwards at the point to Jacob Truscott behind the net. Around. Fires and scores!
That is a missile.
What a shot by Ethan Edwards. Extends the lead to 3-0.
That's a missile.
What a shot there. The puck just went around the boards right to Edwards.
Yeah, teed him right up from the high circle. I mean, he took us all the way home right there. That thing was a rocket.
So Michigan takes only 11 seconds of power play before they get their second of the evening to make the lead 3-0,
Yeah,
and really put the pressure on the Americans to find an answer quickly if they want to get back if they want to get back in this game. How do the Americans respond? Trailing by 3 goals now.
We got a couple shirtless kids.
Yeah, they're excited out here.
At about row 125 or section 125.
Long pass missed the mark.
Parsons will hop on that.
Frozen by Parsons.
Things are getting rowdy out here in Plymouth, Michigan tonight.
Yeah, it's an exciting time out here. And as the game continues to wind.
PJ's killing it tonight on these tunes.
Yeah, he is.
I want to sing, but
yeah, I don't know if we don't want to get any copyright infringements either.
That.
So, and I don't think anyone wants to hear my singing voice anyways.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm sure you're all right.
Estapa will take the draw for Michigan.
He's been great on draws tonight.
He has been.
That's about a tie.
Michigan's been good all year on the dot. One of the best teams in the country at the circle.
Yeah.
That puck off angle went beyond Parsons, but missed the net. Estapa battling forward behind Stephen Holtz to the point. Keenan Draper deflected and scores! That was deflected in front. Keenan Draper fired it from the point.
I think it hit Pletsky up front and
Pletsky's the one that
hit him in the chest or something.
Looks like Ethan Edwards is no, Pletsky, excuse me, he's the one leading the handshake to the bench, so
yeah,
we're going to give him the
in
goal.
The gut. See a replay on this one.
But Michigan now leads by 4.
Yeah, Draper turns,
2.
fires, hits Pletsky up front, takes a weird bounce and finds the back of the net.
And that's what you want to see.
Put pucks on net, good things happen.
Just get pucks in net, have some traffic in front.
That's right, good things happen. 4-0 Wolverines.
Here's a chance, though, for the Americans to respond right away. Move. Breakaway in, and a save made by Weston. Puck goes out of play.
Great move. Great move. Even better save, really.
It was a great move by Brendan McMorrow, the Denver commit. But a really good save by Noah West as well.
Don't be surprised if a little frustration creeps in now. Down 4, 12 minutes left to play.
There's still time to get a couple here, make things interesting.
That's right.
And we saw them, and this team can score goals, this American squad, but they definitely need to get one within the next couple minutes if they want to stay alive here in this hockey game. Chase Pletsky given the credit for the goal. As a puck.
Keep your head up out here.
Yep, Estapa and Draper gets credit for the 2 assists on the most recent goal. Michigan can't clear the zone now. They finally do.
Oh, great.
Edwards
great
with a nice
look.
cross pass to TJ Hughes. Hughes then makes him tries to walk in.
Puck possession. That's fantastic.
Yeah, Michigan doing a really good job just controlling the puck in their zone. Can't tell who has the puck in the corner. Can't see the number. It's Tanner Rowe. Puck is fired wide. Rowe's battling for the puck in the corner. but comes out with the Americans, and they're going to push it forward. Well defended by Tyler Duke on the future Spartan Vanishegg. Forces a quick dump in, and Michigan will regain possession. Michigan trying to get something going here once again. Pletsky looking for it in the corner, but the Americans will try and play. Pass a little long. Body flying to the board. Puck goes down. Chased
Speedy
by
Humphreys.
Yep, using his speed.
You'll see him on the Wolverines next year, probably.
Yeah, he's going to be an exciting player to watch. One-time opportunity, though, blocked in front hard.
That hurt.
Shaken up behind the play is Luca Fantilli, who took the brunt of that slap shot.
It's either right in the shin pad or right where.
And a slash is called
skate
as well.
It's tonight's attendance right there. Almost 4,000, sold out barn. Yep. Here we go, 24. There's your 24 that just got the call.
There's Christian Humphreys going to the box.
Slashing. You can't do that.
You cannot indeed. They're just announcing here.
So that's
3,924 fans here in attendance today. A sellout.
That's right.
And for
Been
the
a great
Wolverines
atmosphere here tonight.
Yeah, and for the Wolverine fans in attendance, definitely pleased with the performance from their team. They have a chance for another power play goal. They scored twice already with the extra attacker, and they win the draw. Edwards controls at the point. Truscott near the wall. Skates in the corner, plays it back to the point. Edwards. Across to TJ Hughes. TJ Hughes looking. Fast across to Truscott. He just missed it wide. That's a good look, though. Edwards held it in for a moment, but then the puck ended up cleared.
Thread the needle on that pass. He's lucky he found Truscott back door, but Truscott just blew it a little bit wide.
Just missed it a hair wide. Still a good opportunity, though, and Michigan looking for another chance here on the power play. Hughes drops it off for Truscott. To Dylan Duke in the corner. Back looks in front. Shifsky with a one-time deflected shot that was saved. Dylan Duke for another opportunity. Keenan Draper at the point. Across. Truscott looking for Duke, who just tripped on the diving American. Funny. No call, though, for tripping. TJ Hughes walks in.
Over him.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
I think that's about 30 on the night. If you're looking to go home with a souvenir, I mean, good chances.
Now we have 50-50 winner. Did you get a 50-50 ticket before we got on air?
So I didn't know if we were allowed to gamble here or not, so I didn't buy one, but
045393 is
a great number.
I don't know how much money they won.
I don't know. We haven't seen any tally on the 50-50 tonight, but I'm sure it's a couple $100.
Yeah, some fans starting to head out once they saw that their number was not called.
I see a Buffalo Sabre jersey out here, too. Right behind USA bench.
Oh.
I don't know. A lot going on here tonight.
Some good place to watch any kind of hockey here,
That's
no matter
right.
what fan you are.
Absolutely. It's a good venue.
It is a really nice venue. Michigan with 50 seconds to go on their power play. Stopper behind the net. To Tyler Duke along the wall. Back to a stop in the corner. Plays it around to Moldenhauer behind. Moldenhauer to Ernestine, but Ernestine couldn't control it for a second.
Good keep.
Marshall Warren kept it in the zone, but then it leaves the zone, and Marshall Warren will reset. Plays it across to Tyler Duke. Duke will cross the line. Tyler Duke up to Marshall Warren. Warren back to Tyler Duke along the wall, looking for good move by Stoppa.
Had to go between the legs on him.
Looking for a really fancy goal here. With
I mean, he essentially had no angle. I don't mind going through the legs at that point.
Yeah, he didn't have much there, but couldn't get much on the shot, if anything. Now effectively end the power play for the Wolverines. Americans kill it off. But puck still in the Michigan zone. Keenan Draper controls. Tanner Rowe. Back to Draper, fanned on it.
Uh-oh.
Neither team could really get it for a second. And now Keenan Draper has again to redeem himself, but he missed on the shot a bit and it's shoveled aside by Parson.
No.
Big hit behind the net.
Delayed
Arm
call.
is up. We're going to have a delayed penalty coming. I don't know if Parsons realized it, though, because he is not going to the bench, and now the whistle is blown.
Hensler's also going to get a retaliation penalty.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have some more 4-on-4 hockey.
Draper kind of got him from behind a little bit. Hensler got up and gave Draper a little two-hand, so retaliation penalty always gets it. Stay disciplined. I know you're down 4-0, but you just cost your team a power play right there.
And Logan Hensler and Keenan Draper will each go to the box for 2 minutes.
It looks like they're going to talk.
A boarding.
Looks like they're going to talk about more.
And a cross check.
Well, maybe not. Truscott talking to the linesman right now.
We'll see what he's discussing.
Thought they might consider a misconduct after that hit, but I don't know. Hensler's got to stay disciplined again. I mean,
yeah.
You just cost yourself a power play. Or maybe
Logan
they got the
Hensler
initial, so no, it's just not offsetting. It's going to be a 4-on-4
yep, we'll have
hockey
4-on-4. So Hensler, the future Badger from Woodbury, Minnesota. He got 18 points on the year, 2 goals, 16 assists in 31 games. But him, along with everyone on this team, has been held off the score sheet tonight as Michigan maintains a 4-0 shutout so far. But more space on the ice, 4-on-4. We've seen this already a couple times today, some 4-on-4.
That's right.
We'll see if either team.
Caroline right here to take us home.
DJ has done a great job today. You are right. You mentioned it.
Killed it. I'm telling you, man.
Earlier. Now, did J.J. McCarthy play hockey? Because we got a commenter asking about it. I think that's true.
He did.
Here comes Edwards, 2-on-1, and he scores through the 5-hole. Ethan Edwards right away.
And that's a tough shot for Parsons right there, too. Little 2-on-1. Edwards was looking back door for, I think it was Truscott that was trailing. I'm not quite sure.
I missed who was trailing, but it was 2-on-1.
Yeah, sure. And kind of looked him off and fed it to him, but hit that little D-man that was trying to cut that pass off. That D-man's job is to eliminate the pass. And in this case,
make it so the goalie knows
right.
to just one-on-one.
Exactly. And in that case, the puck just hit the D-man trying to eliminate the pass and squeaked through the 5-hole. An unfortunate case. I mean, I wouldn't put that one all on Parsons, but it's just a bad bounce.
But for Edwards, right off the draw here in the defensive zone, used his speed, got all the way across. Still 4-on-4 now, because the 4-on-4 penalties don't cancel out. So game will continue 4-on-4. Michigan leads 5-0. Here comes Michigan with more speed. Dylan Duke fanned on the shot. Dylan and Tyler Duke on the ice together here for Michigan on this 4-on-4, along with Luca Fantilli and TJ Hughes. Fantilli controls. Pressured. He'll drop it off for Tyler Duke. Tyler Duke skates forward. Shifsky falls as Tyler Duke walks in behind the net. Plays it around. Mollenhauer is going to retrieve it to Luca Fantilli right at the Dave & Buster's logo at the blue line.
Tyler Duke's going to get a change. Just hop off real quick.
Tyler Duke's out. Stephen Holtz back in on this 4-on-4, which Michigan just controlled the puck here.
And here goes Fantilli as well.
Halfway through the 4-on-4.
Fresh D-men.
Marshall Warren is in now, and here comes the Americans, though, and a chance to get on the scoreboard. Well defended in the corner. The Americans continue to maintain possession, but they're forced out of the zone. Runs into Davis, the linesman. But here come the Americans. Puck poked away. And Michigan will continue. 30 seconds to go, 4-on-4. Stephen Holtz across the red line, drops it off for Marshall Warren. Warren will simply take it back, slow things down. Stephen Holtz behind the net. Marshall Warren again. Plays it forward to Ernestine. Ernestine can use his speed to get past the defense. He kind of does, and he walks in. It's a good looking opportunity. Defended away.
Ice.
The 4-on-4 about to come to a conclusion as Iserman drops it off. Well defended once again by Michigan. Michigan is not giving up too many good scoring chances for these Americans, particularly in this third period. Puck across the boards, battled for. Luca Fantilli will come away with it, but he'll play it out looking for a stop with a nice hit. High puck, don't know where it went.
Oh, just got caught in the rafters a little bit right there.
Did that hit the I don't think it hit a banner.
I think it was balancing on one of the beams up there.
I think it hit a beam, so they're going to whistle it dead. 6:20 to go here. 5-0 Michigan.
Fans start to file out right now.
To file out here. Beat the traffic.
And I don't blame them because my feet are freezing.
Yeah, it's a little chilly in here. We mentioned that earlier. One-timer, or not one-timer, wrist shot from the point is sails wide. Americans retain control. Puck battle forward behind the net, and Michigan will bring it forward with Keenan Draper, or Luca Fantilli, excuse me. Now to Keenan Draper, and Draper will dump it in. Fantilli will chase. Fantilli used his speed to get there. Tries to control it. Draper will ring it around, and Tanner Rowe will hold it in for a moment, but it left the zone.
Offside, yeah.
Delayed offside, so Fantilli will go back, and the Americans will control. Trying to set something up, build some momentum for themselves. If you're Michigan, just want to get out of here healthy and ready to roll for next week. Here's an opportunity, though, and keep the shutout for your 2 net binders as well.
Right.
Puck near the corner to Dylan Duke. Well defended by Michigan, but turns it over. Here's an opportunity. Shot was blocked, didn't get through.
Good by Marshall Warren. It's a great block.
That's a good stick there by Dylan Duke, keeping it on the ice and preventing the long pass. Forces the Americans to reset. The Americans will settle it down and start up once again. Here comes Stiga for the Americans. Fires it out right in the chest of Noah West. Face off coming. Shots 27-27.
I was just about to say.
They've been tied all game long, these shots have been. It's been very even in that department, but Michigan's found the back of the net.
Yes, they have.
5-0.
It's been a great period for Michigan so far. They look great.
Michigan has looked really well. Exactly what you want to see before the season resumes next week, when nearly turning it over behind the net is Tyler Duke. But Michigan does take it forward. Earnesty to Shifsky. Shifsky gets hit in the boards as he dumps it in. The puck will be cleared back. Things will settle down near the blue line, but here come the Americans with a chance. It could be a 3-on-2 developing. Gets it through, and the shot is saved by West.
They gotta stop putting these pucks in the gut,
boards.
man.
I think that was Hensler crashing into the boards after the shot.
They love shooting in the gut. That's all they've been doing all game.
They've been shooting it right in the chest of both Barczewski and Noah West here throughout the contest, as you said. And both goalies have made those routine saves throughout the evening for Michigan.
That's all you can ask.
And they maintain
heads up.
Puck in the crowd again, or is that in the tunnel?
I'm telling you, they got to put a bubble over this.
Yeah,
this surface.
The short boards here. You have the.
It's ridiculous. I think we've actually had like 30 pucks on a play.
A lot of pucks have been gone to the crowd. Some of them have hit the netting, but some distinction, whatever the thing up there is called. Face off in Michigan's defensive zone, won by the Wolverines. Keenan Draper brings it forward. High in the air. And out of play again.
Nope.
Oh, no. The fans tricked me. They were reaching out like they had it. Puck is still in the zone. Brendan Miles in for Michigan.
Hasn't played much tonight,
He's
too.
not. We have not seen him much today. Tanner Rowe as well, who's seen some action in this final period.
Good keep by Fantilli.
Yeah, Fantilli will dump it into the corner.
That Moldenhauer worked for that.
Change. Played it back, Luca Fantilli. Up to TJ Hughes in the slot. Hughes to Moldenhauer. Cross ice pass looked for Dylan Duke, but it was well defended with the stick. Dylan Duke controls though. To Hughes, one-timer. Missed it high over the net. Marshall Warren holds. Gets it to Duke behind the net. Moldenhauer battling for it. Stephen Holtz and Moldenhauer fighting for it in the corner. Can't tell what's going on down there in that low blind spot. Shot fired just wide by the Wolverines. Another one-timer chance. Rebound. Loose. Where is it? I can't see it.
No way that doesn't
No,
go
it's
in.
out. Moldenhauer had a great, Earnesty, I believe, had a great chance at goal on the second opportunity, but it stayed out.
Yeah, he decided to keep it and make a little another deke, but should have just put it on net.
Game's getting a little physical. We're seeing the Americans trying to finish some of their checks here these last 2.5 minutes to go. Michigan tries to hold on to their lead, take the shutout back to Ann Arbor. Nice stick play.
What do we say? 2 miles, 2 smiles.
2 miles and 2 smiles
There
to
you
go
go.
here for these Wolverines. Not many smiles on the Americans bench, though.
No.
So they're going to suffer 2 losses to Michigan and Michigan State this weekend. But
I mean, give them credit where credit's due. That's a tough weekend series.
yeah, and playing on a back-to-back facing a team that's
Right.
fresh, that's a definite
That's
advantage
tough to
for
do, for
Michigan too. So they've competed throughout this game, though, as they have a long chance. Here comes a breakaway for the Americans to get on the scoreboard. What a save by Noah West.
Oh, lost his glove in the process, too. I
And
think
Noah
it's in
West
the corner.
loses his glove, which will draw the whistle.
Get the replay on this one. That's a great save.
This is a really good save. 1-on-1, all alone.
Little pump hand, forehand, backhand, forehand.
West
leg extension, great
stood his
save.
ground.
It's all about patience as a goalie right there, too. First move kind of made him bite, but, you know, if you're down, you're not out yet, but
And
way to stick with it by
his
Noah
teammates
West. Great
showing him
save.
some love, tapping the pads.
That's right.
For this face-off in the Michigan zone, which is tied up, but Michigan comes away with it. Fantilli, Ford,
Got numbers.
Tanner Rowe, to Draper. Rowe tried to play in front of the slot, couldn't do it though. Here come the Americans. We're under 2 to go here in this game, live from USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth, Michigan. Here comes Pletsky. Couldn't get a shot off. Puck leaves the Michigan zone, and TJ Hughes plays it back. Skip past to Pletsky, but it just missed him and goes all the way down. And the Americans get one final chance here. They have a 2-on-2 if they try for it. Offsides, though, is Iserman.
Late hit by Holtz, too.
And a late little physical play there.
Trying to get under the American skin a little bit.
And at this point, if you're Michigan, you just want to get out of here.
Iserman barking to the ref about that late hit, but there's a
Don't-
minute 20 left.
You
So
don't want to do anything stupid here. You just want
That's
to get
right.
out of here with the win. Get ready for the game that counts
that's
next
right.
week against Stonehill before the Big Ten season continues and resumes. Holtz will dump it in around the boards. Off-angled shot is blocked away. TJ Hughes. Marshall Warren will time up a one-timer and missed it wide. Pletsky lays a hit in the corner.
We got an odd man
Bouncing
rush.
puck. Here comes a 3-on-2.
Yeah.
Americans 2-on-1. Pass with defender, and they score! The Americans get on the board late. We can hear the goal horn for the first time.
Yeah. It's the most upsetting feeling as a goalie right there. Under 1 minute to play.
I mean, James Hagen, the leading scorer for the Americans. He's going to get goal number 15.
Golden rule is that you don't say the S word in a game of hockey, but
The
shutout's
shutout
ruined
is
now.
over. I don't know if he was trying to pass it and it just hit the
Oh,
defender.
that's exactly what it was.
I believe that's what happened. It's just an unlucky goal.
Went off a Michigan skate, kind of bounced back in. West was already over to the other forward, and lucky bounce for USA, and they're 5-1 now.
So with 50 seconds to go, the shutout is over. But still plenty to be happy about if you're a Wolverine fan. The Americans trying to push up again. Looked for a long stretch pass, couldn't get it, and glove save made by Parson from the red line. He has snagged that like a first baseman. 31
Higgins from
seconds
Zemer.
left. No Ric Flair woo to complete the goal call.
I'm telling you, man, DJ, he's killing it
Yeah.
tonight. Generation X. Dancing with myself.
Face off won by the Wolverines, and will simply play it around behind the net. So with one last opportunity to try and get a goal, and a glove save on the shot by Ernest. 20 seconds to go. Yeah, we appreciate all you listeners joining in with us today live from Plymouth.
It's been a good one tonight.
It's been a fun one. Tune in tomorrow we have men's basketball from the Palestra, Michigan Penn State. Can Michigan get back on track and get a win? We'll continue the rest of the games after this game concludes. 15 seconds to go. That's the final formalities of this game. Puck jostled four
Nothing stupid.
Near the glass. Got here healthy. We're under 10 to go. Puck paid forward. Off the stick.
That'll do it.
And that will do it here. Michigan with a 5-1 win. They take care of business here on the road in their exhibition in a really good tune-up game, and they played really well. Outside of the first 5 minutes or so, first 10 minutes maybe of this game, Michigan really
put a full game together for sure.
They did. And you expected the early rust, obviously, but for Michigan to come out and take care of business the way they did at the end is definitely what you're happy to see if you're Coach Navarro and the staff going into the second half of the season.
Oh, for sure. First period was definitely a period getting the legs under you, getting that Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year rust off. Second and third period, Wolverines, they look fantastic, completely dominated the U.S. team. But credit to the NTDP as well. They got a young, talented squad here, and obviously they've shown that they can handle and hang with these top programs, top teams. So it was a good game tonight.
Yeah, it was a really fun one, and now we get to see one of the great traditions in hockey, the handshake line.
That's right.
Both teams exchanging handshakes, future teammates with the three
Absolutely.
future Wolverines. Yeah, you mentioned this was a really fun hockey game. Saw a lot of great chances, some really nice saves, and
yeah, goaltending for the Wolverines tonight was definitely the story. Both Marcheski and West, bad bounce at the end, but they both look stellar out there tonight, and it's definitely a light and for the rest of the season, something to carry on for weeks to come.
Yeah, Michigan definitely wants to use this momentum. Obviously, they're ranked 15th now in the polls. They started up much higher going into the season. They've fallen back a little bit with the way they've played, not being able to consistently win and get some sweeps. They've split a lot. So if Michigan can put this kind of performance together consistently, they'll be right where they want to be come March and come
sure. And there's a lot of season
for a Big
left.
Ten championship, right. and potentially a trip back to the Frozen Four in Minneapolis or in St. Paul this year, which is the obvious goal. But obviously, you just said it, a lot of time left, and
right, anything can happen. But this is a promising game for the Wolverines. I get it's a young high school NTDP team, but they're still a really talented squad. And Michigan, kicked the rust off in the right way tonight, and they impressed, man. They looked good. Goaltending was great. Offense was great. Power play was great. Kill was great.
Yeah.
All facets, they really put it together. So it was good to see.
Yeah, they showed why they're one of the best scoring teams in the country, and one of the best power play units. And that's definitely something you really hope if you're Michigan you can keep going.
I think the seniors are out there grabbing a pick right now.
Yeah, it looks like the seniors.
Oh no, I think these might be the NTDP guys.
It might be. I think Truscott, who definitely is.
Marshall Warren, was he an NTDP guy?
He might have been. It shows on our stat sheet because he transferred from BC.
I don't know.
So he might have been as well, but.
All the Duke brothers too. So I think.
So I believe so. Then yeah.
See if Scotty can see me up here.
They cheer on if they come here as.
Nah, I got no eyes.
Oh.
Tough look.
Yeah. Nobody saw it here. You could tell them that you got acknowledged, and they won't know any better.
Oh yeah. It's a good win.
That's a really good win, and we appreciate you all tuning in. Tune in tomorrow at the Palestra for Michigan Penn State. We'll have live coverage of that.
And then
here
obviously
on WCBN.
The big ticket event.
The big one on Monday. No need for an introduction. Michigan, Washington, live from Houston. We will have really fun coverage of that game, so make sure you tune into that. But for us here, live from USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth, Michigan, that's all we got. For Luke Beally, I'm Peter Nasr. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining for us. Final score, Wolverines 5, U.S. National Team Development Program 1. Thank you again. Have a great rest of your evening. And as always, go blue.
Go blue.